Yeah. So,
White tablecloth summons a great feast once a week.
oh yeah, I was
I'm
looking through
14. I'm 14.
one of the, I don't know why, but I had Sam's sheet open and it was blank, and I was trying to click out of it, and I just started clicking his feats apparently. So whatever. I also deleted everything. He's level 1.
No,
Oh.
stop giving away my secrets.
True.
Jared, I forget, what kind of inspiration did I get for the binder?
That was a D6.
Okay, got it. Noted.
So roll off for the session recap.
You do highest one does it, right?
We usually did lowest.
Oh. No
okay,
need.
so we'll go with Jared's rules.
Oh wait, lowest does it? I thought it was highest. Like.
No,
does it
last week
decide?
was lowest.
Oh, okay. Ben, are you getting in on this, or is it just me and?
And then, I mean, Ben, you should roll, and
Ben,
then
Ben,
we'll.
I forgot.
Yeah, Ben, no, I'm saying Ben, do it, and then we'll kind of give you like a warmer or colder as you're going.
Yes. Oh my God,
Oh
this is
my
gonna be so
God.
fun. Do it. 'Cause
I'm
there's not
down.
much to cover.
I'm down.
All right.
Yeah.
So
We gave you the general one.
So there are these people that we're fighting because they're trying to escort. They're the people that were going to escort Dirt, and then Dan tried to be a sneaky boy and get that one guy that is like Dan squared, but not Dan because he's not a bird.
Right.
Then it turned into like a bigger fight because people found out what happened, and so then we started fighting. And Veston was like, "Yo, I need to be out of here. Like, I gotta do my thing." And we were like, "We'll let you out of here if like you don't rat on us." And he definitely kind of pressured us, and like he's like aiming himself up to get killed. So, so,
That's a
Veston's
big
like, "Yo,
thumbs
don't
up.
murder me." And like Arthas and Seraph were like, "No."
That sounds like death. Murder me, please. Release me.
But we ended up winning the fight, and that's where we are.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I think
pretty
all that
much.
was missed was that we freed Leo.
Yeah, and
Leo got 2 out of 4 kills. The boss.
yes,
Leo
and
was
Leo
laying
also,
down through a sword.
Natural
Jared
20.
froze.
Let's be real. Leo kill confirmed. Okay.
Oh, really? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that he kill secured.
Well, hold
'cause
on.
I didn't think you were gonna get those kills.
I think Sam is an expert on kill confirming, so what he says, I kind of believe here. That's his thing, you know?
Yeah, he was just securing the kills,
Leo
Yeah.
is a Galari main.
Yeah.
and then Dirt's still mad at Arthas, but
Yeah.
Dirt now has a great sword.
well, he found a great sword. Did he pick it up?
Yeah.
No, he couldn't pick it up.
Oh.
Ben, feel
Yeah,
free to
is
take
Jared
over
frozen
music.
for anyone except for me.
I'm
Yeah,
take
Jared's
it over
frozen.
when I'm
Can we
done,
capture that?
eating.
Oh, never mind.
Jared, when I'm done eating, I'll take over music.
All right. Am I back?
Yes, you're good.
I switched cameras. I was on the. It was working for me on my screen. I guess just not for you guys.
The only other thing that I think you missed, Ben, which I don't blame you because you weren't freaking there,
Oh, that we killed Vestin and he's dead right now.
was that
Canon.
Leo told us that
Canon.
we would get our documents, like that his sister would just find us, that we didn't need to worry about like meeting her somewhere because she would just find us.
Yeah, but I think we're planning on heading back to the inn anyway. At least that's what I said we should do.
All right. So, this is a little bit too intense music here. Let me get some more ambient stuff going. While that's going on, 1 sec. This is what happens when Ben eats. The music is off. I blame Ben for this entire situation. Naturally.
DJ Ben.
All right. Let's stop
This all
this.
checked out.
I can still control Dirt. Let's go.
Why can't you
Alrighty.
control Dirt? Because Dan was the one doing Dirt.
I think
sure,
literally everyone can control Dirt on his sheet. He's passed through everyone.
Can I control Dirt?
Dirt is the village horde.
I can control.
Yeah, literally everyone
Oh.
can. That doesn't matter. He's just a faller guy. All right.
If
So-
Dirt doesn't matter, what was all this for, Jared?
Yeah, Roman.
Well, I mean controlling. Wait, why are you in the cell, Arthas?
Who's in
Because
the
he got
cell?
arrested.
Oh, did you?
I didn't see anyone move.
I think Connor did it. Connor's trolling
Wow.
Oh.
because he is.
LOL.
Unbelievable.
Oh, look at that baby face Connor.
It's like
I know, right?
I'm running a daycare here.
Yeah, especially with Connor's clean face.
Connor, you signed a consent form, right, before Jared started recording?
No, I kept yelling. I'm 14 as I was pulling up my
Oh
shirt.
God! I'm not here. I do not work in a school.
All right, so we will pick up. The battle has just ended. You guys picked a little bit of stuff off of the bodies of these fallen, seems to be hired help, bounty hunters of sorts. Specifically, you picked up, I believe, a couple contracts of employment, a flame dagger.
+3 shields.
I got an
Yeah.
amulet or something. A charm amulet.
Yeah, some sort of charming amulet. You're not quite sure what sort of charm it possesses, but you have that. So we're going to...
I got a spell book that has the wish spell in it. Is that correct?
yeah, you wished it away, unfortunately.
Yeah, actually,
Um,
Connor had you do that.
That's
It
actually
was
a paradox.
hilarious.
If you wish the wish spell away, then I mean it comes true. But then I don't know.
It's a paradox.
I did the same thing with the Rod of Law for Dan. It's
You
just
bro-
something
yeah,
that I
you,
do.
You fucking
I-
broke it.
For what somebody wants, I get it for them, and then I immediately fuck it up.
Yeah, you fucking broke it, you asshole.
Anyway, without digressing too much, we will pick up in that moment right after battle. Vestin is... So this is not a courtroom, okay? This is grass. Again, tile sheet. Just use your imagination here.
It's courtyard. It's close.
All right, there you go. Yeah, courtroom yard. So you roll double nat ones to try and stop Vestin. You look around before you. This battlefield that is the courtyard. There are bodies everywhere. At least 8 on the battlefield here in this courtyard. You can see that some of them are hacked to pieces. It's a very grotesque sight. And as you scan about, looking on the roofs, expecting to see people, there are no people there on the roofs, nor on the outer walls on the battlements patrolling. This place is barren. The Lawmaster's not anywhere in sight, and it is a field of bodies. You see Vestin hurrying at as fast a pace as he can get towards the front gate to try and free himself from this anti-magic collar. So we will pick up right there. I believe for this moment we're going to keep initiative order. Vestin just went. Sam just went. So we're going to start again at Scorn.
Okay.
Sam went, then it's my turn.
Well, I think we were out of initiative for a second,
Yeah, you were.
and then
Wow, way to just skip the bottom 3.
all right. So I'm gonna rush up to Vestin
Sure.
and tap his shoulder. I'll get it right there.
And
say-
stomp him in the face.
Wait, can someone orient me real quick? Where is Vestin in just? So I
This is
know?
Vestin.
Okay.
All right, so you,
and
you tap his shoulder. Oh.
Yep. And I'm gonna say, Vestin, we need to get out of here. You need to come with us, and we'll figure the rest out later. And I'm going to use my ring to try to replace the memory of me telling him that we would help find his goblin with him saying that if we broke him out, he would not snitch on us. That
All
that
right.
was the only part of the deal. I'm basically I just want to erase the part where I told him we would help find his goblin.
Okay, so he needs to make a what?
DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Fail it, you son of a bitch.
Let me pull up his sheet.
I give him disadvantage. For no reason.
Why not?
Why not?
He got a 12. So,
right.
you watch as the ring shimmers for a second as you speak these words. You see that shimmering light gather around the ring and shoot in sort of like this this wispy line of light in through the ear of Vestin, and you can see his head kind of shakes for a second. He's looking at you. His eyes kind of glow very briefly with that same colored energy. All right, let's go. Where are we going?
I'll just say we have some place relatively safe for the time being, and we can figure the rest out once we're there. Just follow us.
Okay, can you get this thing off me?
I already unlocked it, right? So it's just.
Can I try to just like rip it?
Well, he'll say to you, I think we have to be out of the wall, so let's just go.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
All right.
We have to rendezvous back at the.
All right, so
inn.
I need everyone to make me stealth checks.
Stealth checks.
All right, well, actually, let me say this. So,
Okay.
I'll take that if you choose to do it, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want Sareth to roll me perception for Lugo.
All right, now I gotta go back to normal.
That was a
Oh wait,
now
I
one.
gotta find out what
Both
his
with the
is.
almost nat
Oh.
Roll d20. And then I'm gonna roll my stealth as well. You gotta pull up Lugo's sheet.
Hey, nice roll, dude, with the +1.
Right.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was disadvantage. Damn. Fuck.
Yeah.
No, you're not wearing plate.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
not.
right, I'm not. Hell yeah.
For the 20. Nice.
The 20.
This is the stealthiest you've
he
ever
has-
been.
Yeah, really.
For real.
He
nuts.
has a +0. Okay, so you got a 13 perception.
Okay, so Lugo is sort of parked outside of the mausoleum where you left him, and he's just sort of chilling there. Occasionally, people will pass by and like kind of give him a look, not like a look like what the hell is this thing doing there. It's kind of like, wow, that's a cool mount.
He's
Not
like,
many,
Yeah, I am a cool man.
not many Sahelia make it this far inland, at least away
Well,
from the
one did.
marsh. Well, one did.
One.
And then another.
Let's
Not in
just-
Legends.
Let's put quotes around "make it" on that one. But he for the duration of the fight, which was about a minute and a half, a little less, minute and 15 seconds, and you sneaking in, nothing really past his view that was concerning. However, he did see at some point a couple of Red Brand guard run away in the opposite direction of the courthouse, down that main road. They didn't look like they were alerting anybody. They didn't look like they were in a full sprint, just sort of a hurried pace away.
Would you be able to pull up the town map?
Yeah, I actually can now because we don't need this. Good call.
Okay.
Bryoden. There it is.
This is just Lugo, though. We don't know this.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well,
Sareth would.
Lugo
Sareth
and
would
Wait,
know.
I say it
Sarah
to
by
you guys.
extension.
Yes. So,
Yeah, I say it to you guys.
Lugo's kind of parked over here.
Yeah, he's by the mausoleum.
So he would see guards leave and head up this way.
As guards were leaving the Lawmaster's compound.
Like a couple,
passing the
maybe
mausoleum.
3 of them or so. They were at a hurried pace, not
Maybe
sprint.
3 of them or so.
And then a couple of seconds later, Lugo would have seen half a dozen or so more coming the opposite direction. And this was, you gather, towards the end of your fight. So, with that
Okay.
being said, if you choose to stealth, you will take longer to get there. However, it would... I'll do like a full party round. You all pass in this case. Vestin's roll doesn't matter. And if you want to stealth, it will take longer. There may, that may matter to you. Or if you want to just brute force it there, you can, but you may run the risk of being found out.
Do you want me to stealth to Lugo and bring him to the?
Well, you don't need to stealth to him. I can tell him what to do. Like, tell me.
But you think they would react fine with just a mount running around on its own? I feel like they
Also, I
were-
can just. No, it's fine.
Okay.
He's just gonna stay hidden.
You said he's staying hidden?
Yeah, he's just gonna stay where he is and stay hidden.
Okay. All in all, I don't think he needs to necessarily hide to roll a stealth check. It's just a mount. People don't really pay him much mind.
He's just gonna Assassin's Creed it. He's gonna walk up to a group and just be like,
With a cloak on.
exactly.
So, all right. So, are you guys stealthing then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll take your rolls. So you all head out of this compound. I just noticed that text is way off.
Yeah, the compound is right here, right? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad I wasn't losing it.
Yeah. So you head out about here, and you notice scanning about. Someone roll me a perception check.
All right.
Yeah. Bird
I was
boy,
like,
you want
I'd
that?
be in,
Oh, okay.
I'd be in the front, but you know, Arthas is just gonna.
You're all bunched up. It doesn't really matter at this point. I
Arthas
guess. I
pushes
mean,
you
you're
out of the- out of
faster.
the
but-
way.
He's
I
a
was like, I got this.
Okay. All right. So with that roll, you can see looking about, there are no guard immediately on this side of the wall, but you do hear a decent amount coming from this side. You don't know how many, but
Which side?
the
This-
side,
this
this
side.
side. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
that side.
Is it okay if I draw?
Yeah, you can draw. I don't care.
So let's exit and go to the left.
Yeah, the path that I
Yeah,
would
we should
suggest
go
is
this
just
way.
like a windy path. Oh, whoops, that's a square.
And back right where we started at the end of it.
They'll never see it coming.
Got him.
I think we should just go through like corridors like this.
Yeah, I was thinking kind of the same thing.
Well, you got to get
Yeah.
your shit from the mausoleum, don't you?
Did we leave our shit at the
It-
mausoleum?
That's where I thought
Yeah, I think
you.
we got changed. Did we get changed at the mausoleum, or did we get changed before meet up at the
Well, I
mausoleum?
have no armor like to
No,
get.
we
so I
got
would be
we
fine.
got changed at the mausoleum. Not in
But
it,
wait,
like
Wait,
hidden
don't I have
behind
our
it.
don't I have our gear in the bag of
Yeah,
holding?
I thought
That's
Connor
how I
put
had
all
like my
the stuff in the
shield
bag of
and like
holding.
my hammer
Yeah.
and weapons in there.
I thought that too.
Yeah.
Okay. In
Well,
the,
Yes.
in the future, there is a limit to what can fit in the bag of holding. It's not unlimited.
It's 200 pounds. Isn't it? It's like 200 pounds.
Yeah, I think with all your shit, you're getting close, and all the other shit that's in there. So just be
Well, I would have
mindful,
kept my weapons on me. So
especially because you got a big axe in there.
It was also really just Sareth and Arthas because I didn't change.
And I
you know.
didn't. I just changed into like I just have normal traveler's clothes. Like I don't really wear armor.
Right, it's more like Sarah's armor is full plate. So, and I
Yeah,
think she already has another
Yeah,
set in there. So,
oh yeah, understandable.
so next time we'll just be a little more rigorous about it. For now, it's fine because I wasn't thinking about it. So I won't penalize you for it.
Oh shit, 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's 500.
Ew.
Okay, so
There's a volume limit too, so we
There
could
is a-
always,
64 cubic feet.
we
yeah.
could always get mathematic and calculate the volume. Of
We don't
We
need to
need
do
to well, then we need the density of everything too.
Imagine
That's true.
D&D groups that spend the time.
no,
doing
that's
this.
literally what like 1E is, no, or 2E.
Oh, God.
If we buy the DLC, can we get a bag of holding expansion?
You got to buy the season pass and all the skins.
Yeah, it's not part of the DLC. It's part of the season pass though, where you buy multiple DLCs.
So anyway, all right. So you guys, can you just draw the path you want to take?
I
Roundabout.
It's kinda
suggested
like-
something along.
You want to go like beeline straight there?
like not straight there, but like just winding through these corridors, like no main roads.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, like that.
Whatever,
That
that's fine.
works.
All right. So then,
It's kind of
just
like a vein.
one sec. I want to copy this thing over. And
Yes, perfect, masterpiece.
really confuse them in case they.
yeah, that's like a 20-mile jog. All right. Is this playing? What the fuck?
Well, that would only take me like 3 rounds. No big deal.
Yeah.
You guys hear any?
If I decide to dash.
Ben, you got to get on this music here.
All right, give me a second. I'll do it.
I mean, 3 rounds if you do your double dash, you know, or maybe
Are
2
you,
then.
Just general.
And if I'm pasted, forget
Yeah,
about
general
it.
music's fine.
Goodbye.
All right, so someone, whoever wants to lead the charge on this route, make me an intelligence check. Or survival.
I would have guessed Sam would be in front because he is the sneakiest of all. So he could be like,
Yeah,
"Oh
and-
shit, back up."
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And we
Alright.
do survival or
Whatever you want, intelligence or survival, leave it up to you. I think it's the same modifiers, but you may have proficiency.
no. I
Survival's
have,
based on wisdom.
survival's wisdom.
Oh, it is wisdom, yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever
So
you'd
I'm
like.
I'm better at wisdom.
Okay. Sam's fast, very fast, and it's hard to keep up with him at some points, especially around the curvy parts where he's kind of ducking in between alleys and connecting paths. But for the sake of
Keep up,
time,
guys.
you eventually wind up in the back entrance to the Mince Barrel, the inn entrance, kind of at a hurried pace. You kind of all come through this entrance, still dressed in the guard attire. As you come in sort of fast and hot, the
Hot and heavy.
lady there, who I have the name.
Oi,
There?
what are you doing?
No,
There?
Arthur, you do not
I'm
talk.
kidding, I'm kidding.
One sec.
She's like, oh shit, the guards. Arthur starts talking. Oh, it's you. Even worse.
All right. Okay. You see, familiar-looking Callie, the halfling at the desk. Oh dear, you guys came in so fast. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's great. We just have some business at the bar. You know, need a drink.
Sure, go right in. Bob's waiting for you. So you all, are you going to keep your attire? Or are you going to change first?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
I
like
was
to
gonna
change.
change.
I don't want to spook anyone. in there.
I'm in my normal attire, so I'll go to the bar.
I don't think
Mike
we
and I
ever
are gonna head
established-
upstairs.
I don't think we ever established what my normal attire is, but that's what I'm in.
What is your normal attire?
I really don't
Curious.
think that's ever been established.
Talk about it.
You
Walk
were
us
you
through it.
were
He wears an open bathrobe.
you
Pretty much.
you're in the guard
It's
armor
a
though, Ben.
smoking jacket, actually.
He wears a
You-
members
you-
only jacket.
You had to be in the guard armor though, so you'll have to change back.
He's
Right,
a
that's
duster.
what I'm saying. I'm like getting
Yeah.
changed. Like I'm gonna get changed.
Okay, yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna find a picture and I'll get back to you.
All right. So a couple of things then. You all go up to your respective rooms in the Mince Barrel Inn, and notice that all of them have been opened and ransacked.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Can I do an investigate to see if I find, or like a perception to see if I find anything that's like left, or like what, or anything that's like missing?
Sure.
I'm at the bar because I'm not changing.
Perception.
Looking about, you can see the drawers have been forced open. Any loose things that you've left that you didn't want to carry in your bag have been thrown on the floor, as far as you can tell. And nothing mundane of yours seems to be stolen. And they look like they didn't find what they were looking for, judging by the rest of the room. And
Alright,
the
I'm
same.
gonna go to Scorn's room.
Okay. Oh well,
Arthur's room, I guess. Who's
uh,
closer to me?
I think they both. I mean, they would both be in there, right? Changing. So
Like,
they.
aren't we all in our own rooms? So
Yes, they
I would
are.
So
Yeah.
I just go to the closer room.
Okay, doesn't matter. Arthas or Scorn.
Alright, I guess I'll go into Arthur's, and I'll look around his room, and I see that it's ransacked. Also, like, and like, what just happened? Like, I looked through my room and it's trash. Somebody's obviously been here, but like, it doesn't look like anything's missing. So like, I guess they were looking for something specific because they didn't steal stuff that they could just sell.
Hmm.
You have anything missing?
Yeah,
Your mic's up, Ben.
I know. I was gonna chew,
Oh.
and I didn't want to trigger any ASMR. If you got, I'll give you some ASMR. You hear
Yeah,
some
trigger
dumpling-
away, dude.
Some steamed dumpling ASMR with extra sauce. Yeah. No. So I noticed. What wouldn't I have on me? I would say, then the stuff that we got identified was that still
I keep that with me.
okay. So then.
I don't think we gave that. Like, no, we did get Sam's stuff back. So
Yeah, I don't think I would have left anything in the room.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
had anything then, because I don't really have any.
Well,
any
so
stuff.
I'd imagine you traveled with packs.
So then I would say I guess my Raven Queen's feathers are gone.
Well, they're not. You don't know what's gone. You haven't looked yet, but
Oh,
It-
then I would say I assume some stuff is missing.
alright,
I would like to
yeah,
look around my room and see if anything's missing.
all right, you can.
I think it might be tied to those people who were like, that like feeling that Chris and Mike had, where they were just felt like somebody was watching.
Oh, we're rolling perception checks for this.
Oh, I was just looking around.
Hey!
That's all.
Let me
Hey.
scan
It
your.
doesn't matter at all, but
And your family who's been missing for years.
The stuff that you have on your person, is most of the stuff that you would have probably taken with you. I will say, it appears that the only thing that was stolen would probably be your. Actually, they wouldn't take anything. They wouldn't
Of
take
mine?
anything. Of
Vince?
this is of Arthas. So you
Oh,
look
okay.
through your pack and the rest of the shit on the floor, kind of putting it all together, taking inventory. Nothing seems stolen from you.
So I go, no, it looks like my room's okay. It doesn't look like anything was taken.
And
You thought the bank of
Sworn-
Arthas was empty before. He needs a bailout.
Nothing from yours is taken either. All right. Answer this honestly. Would you
Yes.
have put Tywin's notebook on your person?
I would have kept all of that stuff because it's evidence. Yes, I would have kept it with me.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So the keyring, the notebook, that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. A tentacle picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scorn comes out of his room
It's
bawling.
called hentai, and it's art.
He comes out of the room bawling. They stole my art. All
So
of my drawings.
none of you taking inventory, looking around. None of you seem to have things stolen from you.
It's like Stanley from The Office.
Your shit is everywhere, and it's gonna take a few seconds to pack it up, but nothing is taken from any of your packs.
All right.
I
Well,
want to go to Chris's room, check that out too, and just do the same stuff.
Sure.
I'm assuming same thing.
I'd imagine so. Let me just look. Most of the stuff I think would be in the bag of gold. Bag of holding. Sam, would you have put the fake gold in the bag of holding?
That's on my person, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
How would
your coin purse.
It's his satchel.
it's my fake coin purse.
It's in his sack.
I love that premise that you just have a coin purse and then a fake coin purse.
Let me make sure. Dan has a
So
lot
is
of
the
shit.
coin purse fake as well?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
a fake
not real.
coin purse holding
It's in
fake
his
gold?
imagination.
Oh God, my head.
Okay.
How meta
They
does this go?
they would not have taken anything from you either. From your stuff
I'm
that was in
listening,
there.
I'm just changing my pants, and you guys don't need to see me change
Oh.
my pants.
So,
Starts recording. Starts recording.
you guys take some inventory of your crap and realize none of it is stolen. And at this point, Lugo has returned to you, Sareth. He comes waltzing out into the hallway, finding you, kind of nudging your hand with his
What's
head.
up, buddy? Good to see you.
I would probably go to whichever room everyone else is in because I have no other business in my room.
Sure. So you're all kind of convening, I guess, reconvening in Arthas's room for the time being, while Sam is at the bar.
Mhm.
Sam, make me a perception check at the bar.
I have the party room.
Perception check. Are you by the elevator?
I wanted to make sure I'm by the elevator because it gets the most foot traffic.
All right. Looking around, it's late in the evening now, and the bar is pretty packed. You can see barmaids hustling back and forth, helping people. Bob's pretty busy. No signs of individuals you saw earlier. No sign of Leo or his sister. And as you kind of sit there, and there's a moment of temporary calm,
Wait,
Bob.
where's Vestin?
Oh,
Vestin was with
This
us.
is with us, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Vestin would be in the room with you guys. I'll role play him in a
Vestin
second.
was dead.
You see Bob has a moment of very brief calm, and he says, "Hey, buddy." He's looking at you. Back room.
Okay.
And you head back to the back room. There, sitting on one of the shelves, is a pile of papers that you would know to be documents, forged documents, awaiting all of your signatures. And you notice that there are only 4 of them. Because you didn't ask for... Yeah, you didn't ask for more.
For Vestin.
Well, Vestin will be fine.
I don't know.
We don't need to
Vestin
take
was,
Vestin out of
we didn't
city.
even know Vestin was in the city by the time.
There
That's necessarily
is-
going to arrest you.
There is also the diamond that Leo took from the body of the paladin.
Hey.
And a note...
Ooh, that's
an-
2 diamonds now.
a note under it. It says, the note reads, "In Thieves' Cant, pleasure doing business with you. Anytime you need another job, you know how to find me. This is from my brother Leo as a thank you."
Oh, Leo. What a good
Leo.
What a
guy.
sweetie. What a sweetie.
You get the idea. It probably
He's a
wasn't
soft.
from Leo.
That's okay.
Judging by...
He's a softie.
Also, I want to say they don't know that I have the diamond, so.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys do not. All right. So, back up into Arthas's room. Vestin's sort of sitting on the bed. Well, you said we're
Yeah,
leaving.
Vincent, let me help you out. Or do you want me to try to get this off now that we're sort of in?
Oh,
somewhat
yeah,
safe
if you don't
space?
mind.
Okay, I'm gonna try to just rip it off him.
Sure.
Breaks his neck.
Oh yeah, rip it off.
That would solve that problem, right?
Ends up killing
mean-
the one person he didn't want to kill. Oh, ho, ho,
All right,
ho.
so you take a step forward,
Well,
Put your
if only in that
hands
one, then maybe he
and
would've.
rip it clean in half. Sam loosened the lock, but you rip this thing clean in half. He looks at you as he rubs his neck. You can see the line, the mark on it. Jeez, you would have been useful in there. Been in there
Yeah,
for
we
a
gotta do dirt.
couple of
Yeah, dirt
days.
next, dirt next.
Yeah, so roll again for dirt
Oh, me?
if you want to take it
Do
off.
it while you're talking to Vestin.
Does Dirt cast spells? I guess. Sure, I'll try to take it off.
Oh, they put it on everyone.
Okay.
That's good enough. After a few tries, you get it off. Not as clean as Vestin's, but Dirt is now freed from whatever bonds he was put under.
Start mending my relationship with dirt.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to that too. That's important. But Vestin says, so, what's the plan? Are we traveling together? Are we now friends on the road?
Well, Vestin, I want to say from the bottom of my heart that I
hate you.
truly am sorry. I did not understand the situation in Farnfoss, and I, acted without really hearing you out, and that won't happen again. I think we're good from here, and I'll put my hand out to shake his hand.
He'll shake it, kind of give a smile at the side of his mouth. That is what I like to hear. Well, clean slate for me, clean book, no issues. I think I can prove to be valuable for wherever you're heading, which is where?
Well, let's not talk in here. We
Oh?
think there might be some sort of surveillance or something, but we can have that conversation maybe on the road. I don't know where you're headed. You probably don't want to say, but I think we should get out of here as quick as possible.
Sure. Okay. A lot of questions running through my mind. Why is there a goblin? Why are you
We
feeling
have
you've
some
been
explaining to
watched?
do, I understand.
What am I
We'll
getting
explain
myself
everything.
into? All right. We'll get on the road, I guess, wherever you're going.
Goblin's here because he's our buddy. Why we're being watched? Don't know, but don't like it.
Right. It seems.
Someone's ever watching you and you don't know they're there, and typically not something you want to be a part of.
Oh, I'm with you. It's just, I find it a little comical. I hope you can appreciate where I'm coming from, that you are being watched for some reason. And, who knows? Maybe you did something bad and you don't know it. I just think that's kind of funny.
Probably did.
I give him a look.
Well, you preached about paying for your crimes and all that. Listen, clean slate. I just thought it's funny. We can all laugh. We're friends now. Just
I
laugh about it.
understand the irony of the situation.
Just to be clear, the memory you implanted was the promise to, like, you overrode.
When I was like patting him down and he made me promise that I
Got
would
it.
help save his goblin.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much the exact same thing, except that just never happened. The goblin.
Minus Goblin.
Well, do we need to leave fast? Because I have a friend I'd like to look for.
Well, we need to leave fast. You're free to do whatever you want. You're a free man now, but we do need to get out of here.
Well, I always think strength in numbers.
Where do you think your friend might be?
From what I've gleaned from the loudmouth guard that will work at the compound, she was taken to the chief himself for some reason. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you. But that loudmouth Leo too, who didn't shut up and quite frankly just really likes to lay down. He told me goblins.
A real lackadaisical attitude.
He has Lyme disease.
I've heard that's a silent killer.
Terrible. No
Um,
idea how it's caused.
yeah, he blabbered on trying to talk up, his ego, whatever. Basically, he told me that they have a special contract with this guy, Kern, some big shot general guy. Any goblin or orc that comes through, they get special treatment and sent to Zarm or whatever. Some weird deal they
So-
have. I don't know.
So the Lawmaster here is working with Kern?
I'm not sure of the details. I don't even know who
that's
Kern is. I
surprising.
never,
Sounds like
never heard of him. But, I
Huh.
mean,
interesting.
we're in the
Am I back in the
conclave,
room?
so...
Where am I?
Would you have gone
You
back
didn't
up?
say you're back in the room.
I would have gone after I got the documents. I would have like inspected them and gone and got my friends.
All right, so you realize that everything's been ransacked, that Vestin is talking to your friends, and you have the documents. You watch as Sam walks in with papers in his hand, and continue singing, and Sue scene.
I'll take those. I'll hold on to those. And I
Uh,
grab the papers and put them in the bag.
well, I don't think we have time to stay here for very long. If you think that your friend is being transported tonight, maybe there's something we could do, but we
Well,
are on a time crunch.
I think let's leave this room because you have seem to be paranoid about it. Let's talk first. Do you have time for just a quick conversation?
Absolutely.
Maybe we can align paths further down the road or something. But I will, of course, I will find my friend. She needs
Okay.
me.
Yeah, no doubt.
But let's talk outside of wherever you feel safe.
Yes, let's go down to the. Or should we maybe leave this establishment?
So Sam, you see your room has been completely destroyed as well as the other three.
Yeah, we know that there are people looking for us, and they know
Yeah.
we're here.
And I'll be like,
We should
what
probably
happened?
go.
What happened with the rooms, guys?
We don't know.
Yeah, it looks like someone's been here, but I don't really see. None of us see anything missing. So it looks like they were looking for something specific that they didn't find.
Hmm. Well, I guess if nothing's missing, we don't want to be here when they come back to.
Yeah, let's
Exactly.
get a move on. Maybe talk on the road.
All right. You see as you step out of the room, Vestin kind of waves his hand like this, and his form immediately changes to a middle-aged man with balding brown hair, blue eyes, a pretty bulbous nose, and looks like general work clothes for like the mines or construction, kind of dirtied face a
Nice.
little.
I like it.
Well, where are we going?
Towards yeah,
Leave.
towards the exit of the city. You don't have to leave. We can talk while we walk. But
I think we should specifically go towards this back exit. Like
this, yes.
As a token of
Yeah.
trust, I will go first in disguise. Tell you if the path is clear. I can send messages to one of you. And once I give the okay, as a token of trust, you guys can head out. Does that sound fair?
That works for me. Does anyone oppose that or have an objection?
He's looking at the rest of you because you're the only.
Kinda hesitant,
Oh my god, what the fuck
but
is that? You're the only one who's shown like at least any bit of like acknowledgement and at least friendliness towards him.
I want to insight check him.
Sure.
Insight.
Why not,
Boom.
why not outside? Okay. From what you can tell, I mean, let's just say what you know about Vestin is that he will always do what's best for him. And in the moment, it really seems like getting you out and maybe aligning paths is the best move for him.
Okay.
Okay. The rest of you want to do anything while he says that?
I'm still just building my relationship with Dirt back up.
Okay.
slowly.
Yeah,
Dirt
I'm-
is
brick by brick.
hesitant.
Dirt is definitely giving you the silent treatment, ignoring you at the moment. He seems really, really, really upset.
I'm just like standing there going, "My boy, look what they did to my boy."
So
No, I'm just like talking to him, like like Dirt, like I'm so sorry, like please, when you feel comfortable, like give me the chance to explain myself, blah blah blah, like all that kind of stuff.
You say blah 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 blah.
Dirt
Yes.
will
I'm speaking undercommon.
Dirt will hand you a piece of wood he's whittled, and it is a statue of you, a little diorama thing of you.
Ugh,
He'll
my
give it.
heart.
He'll give it to you. not saying anything, and turn and walk towards the door with the other people.
Oh,
So you can add that to your
Friend.
inventory. It's okay. I mean, he whittled it.
I say friend as he walks away.
No answer.
Oh!
Get fucked.
So, and then Scorn. Dirt approaches you, kind of tugs on your side. He will dig out from his pocket now that his belongings have been returned to him, and he'll extend a gold coin. And Arthas will, I guess, have to translate, but essentially he'll say, "Friend, thanks, unbinding."
Unbinding?
Dirt
you freed
says
him,
that
basically.
This is for you for taking off the collar and helping free him.
Oh, tell him to keep it. It's fine. He's our friend, and friends don't do things for each other for money. I just wanted to help him out. You can just tell him that.
Friends
so
don't turn their back.
I tell Dirt that you can keep it. Friends don't do things. Friends don't do things for money. I mean, friends keep it. And then I hand him another gold coin.
Are you paying
Look,
him off?
this
And
is
I say,
like-
friend.
You're like conditioned. That's why you've conditioned him to give
Yeah,
money.
That's what I'm saying. You're confusing him.
He'll take the coin. Kind of.
I mean, Arthas,
Bury
you don't
it.
have the money to back it up anymore, really.
The bank
Oof.
is running very dry.
Oof. Still fresh. All right. So, Vestin says, "Well, I'll send you the message. Go wherever, as long as you're within." What is this? Actually, there is no on that. There is none. As long as you're on this plane, we'll be fine.
Okay.
So just don't plane hop on me.
Look at Arthas.
We all banish.
Quadruple hasten spell. All right.
Peace, bitch.
Double concentration. So he'll head out under his guise. And do you want to do anything while he's gone? Talk about anything? You're leaving the room, I assume. Where are you going?
Yeah, I think probably I'm making my way down to the main bar area, and I would just be keeping a lookout for guards or anybody who seems to be giving me any sort of look. You know, like they're looking for me.
Okay. The only person you see giving you a look is a very drunken dwarven fellow with a very long red beard, just kind of eyeing you up. Strangely.
Okay.
Maybe he thinks you're pretty.
All right. The rest of you join him. After a minute or two, you get. This is sent specifically to Scorn because he feels the most connection. Right. It seems clear. A few guard here and there, so don't be loud and obnoxious. But I'm by the southern gate, hiding in the bushes. I'll find you.
Okay. Guys, I think it's clear. We can go to the south gate.
I'm assuming are we stealthing, or are we just kind of walking normally, or?
Whatever you'd like.
We're Assassin's Creed stealthing. Stealthing and
So,
plain
do we need to roll stealth, Jared?
Yes,
or-
you would. If you're stealthing, you need to roll stealth.
Like, if something goes wrong,
And you are now at disadvantage, Sareth.
he, yeah, I know. And he's
I'm definitely
betrayed
stealthy.
us. Then
As
don't
you
know that there's gonna be no mercy.
turn to move out, Scorn, you hear a voice.
Hey,
It's a rather loud room, and you still hear this voice kind of cut through the noise. Hey, I recognize you. And he's looking directly at you, Scorn.
Above a 10, I take it.
And he says, "Are you lot the ones that roughed up my brother Aegon?" He's gonna take a step off the stool, slam his cask down, and you see 4 other dwarven people, dwarven individuals from wherever they were positioned in the crowd, kind of stand and move along with him. He cracks his knuckles.
Is that the guy from this bar?
I don't
I look at
take kindly.
Scorn and I say, is that the guy from this bar? Are we talking about?
I don't take kindly to messing with my family.
oh, I kind of wedge my way to the front, like this really tiny, kind of scrawny-looking guy. I go, really, I beg your pardon. What did you say your name was?
My name doesn't matter to you.
Okay, fair enough. My name is Ben. I want to apologize for anything that might have happened. See, the problem was we've been traveling a really long way, and it had been a long journey, and we just wanted to get some rest. And I think your brother was trying to get us to like pay a tax or something. And since we're not from the area, we kind of don't know the culture of this region. So we, thought it was some type of like a test of might. So that was our misconception.
They're
And so,
looking
I
around
really,
at each other while you're
really-
speaking.
yeah, that's the idea. I'm just kind of like just talking.
He kind of, but he interjects in the middle. You think you're some kind of smarty, talking all these big words to me, huh?
Oh no, not at all. I mean,
push
I would
Arthas
never
to
try.
the side.
I would never try and try to disrespect you in any way. I was just trying to give you a reason. I can tell, someone of your stature, I would never want to mess with
You.
in years.
You lot better shut your friend up before I punch him in the gullet.
I wanna push Arthas to the side and kind of like slap my hand down on the dwarf's shoulder. Like, you never had a good old-fashioned fun bar brawl? We had a drink afterwards. This is just what people do.
There was no drink had. Aegon came running to me, talking about these big shots coming into town.
Came running to you after just a nice, fun, fair bar brawl. Okay, and I kind of like giggle a little bit.
Aegon told me you lot decided to gang up on a one-on-one fight and make it unfair.
I'm gonna say I did no such thing and walk out of the bar because I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm walking out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also was not involved.
Yeah.
I had a drink, so I leave as well.
There
Okay,
was a,
This guy can shut the fuck up.
It's like a 6
as you turn, are you so all right? Where I envision this happening is you are right at the entrance where the inn is. So, you're gonna turn and walk the other way towards the going out the inn exit, correct? The inn exit.
Whatever the exit I was closest to.
You would be closest to the inn exit.
Sure. Yeah.
As you turn around, blocking the doorway is this Goliath barbarian Sergio from earlier.
Oh my god.
I point to Sergio.
Hello,
and I say-
friend.
say,
Look,
he was
thank
there.
God
he
you're here,
knows
yes.
what happened. We had
Can
used
you please
fists. We
vouch
didn't
for
have any
me?
weapons. Like,
Sir,
dude, I don't know why you're being like this.
Sir,
I fought
please.
you, mano a mano. It was just us. I did no such thing. Can I please leave this establishment?
Make a perception check. Oh, not perception, persuasion. Because that is the truth for you, Scorn.
Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong the whole time. I didn't even take out my weapons. I did a fist fight the whole time.
I Misty stepped into the bar and had a beer.
Sergio will look. He'll giggle. He's wearing no shirt. Like, this man's shirtless. Sergio, remember this man. This man fight like bull. Sergio, respect him. He extends his arm and clasps your forearm like a brotherhood shake.
And
Wait, Mayo.
I'll turn and
Hi,
look to
Sergio. Remember
the
me?
the dwarf guy, and I'm just gonna say like look, see, I have this man's respect. I think I probably, hopefully, have earned your respect. Like my friend said, we're not from around here. We don't know the rules. And my friends, I admit, they got a little out of hand and things escalated. But
Bro, it was just Dan.
Sergio, Sergio
As a-
says, he says, Sergio, remember, other people not like bull, not
Just
honorable.
one.
He
I wasn't
steps
a part of
aside
the
to
fight.
let you go,
yeah.
Scorn, and Arthas
I
too,
look
because
at
Arthas wasn't
Sergio,
there.
And I say, Sergio, I was standing shoulder to shoulder with the man that just left. Didn't take out my weapons. It was just a normal fist fight, and then it was over.
He's going. He'll let you pass Scorn and Arthas if you choose to leave. he-
I don't want to leave just yet.
I don't want to leave.
Okay.
It's like
Um.
we're outside observers.
Okay. He'll not talk, but the other guy, the dwarf, will kick in as the others kind of step closer. Now people have started to look at you a lot. This is gathering the attention of the entire bar floor. Right. The wrong accent. Right. And you think, Sergio, you think that these people here are the ones giving our friend Aegon trouble, right? Sergio think, yes. So as I see it, you owe us, barring you two, let's see, 50 gold each. And nothing will happen.
Why am I being harassed by this little man?
Are you asking me or him?
Yeah, I'm asking you because I've been saying that I've been uninvolved, that nothing's been responded to.
Well, you both fought you both fought Aegon, basically.
Yeah, so it was Scorn and I versus Aegon and...
No, Sam
Phil.
came in.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam was the one who punched people in the back of the head.
Yeah, but he's grouping
doesn't
you
know
in
that.
because you're both attacking the same guy. He's grouping you in that situation. The reason why Scorn is not in it is because Scorn didn't throw a punch at Aegon. You got to think Aegon definitely told the story differently, Connor. Definitely.
Yeah.
So Scorn's good.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so Sergio, I guess, wasn't paying attention to me.
No, he was getting hit by Scorn. They were trading blows. 50 gold each, and we'll look the other way. And I'll tell Aegon that you said you were sorry, and it won't happen again.
I'm gonna take 100 fake gold out and say, "You want it? Go get it and throw it into it."
That's not.
Part of the room.
Yeah, that's yikes.
He doesn't turn at all, and in fact, he takes a step forward. And at
I'm
this
gonna
point, he
Can
rolls...
I try I want to try and just jump in, and I go, all right, guys, really, we don't want to fight.
Yeah, I
want to
understand.
pull out some of the notes. Like
Well,
the
hold
paper
on.
Notes.
One sec, before you can say that, but before you do,
Okay.
he says, I think I've seen you before. And he unfolds from his pocket a poster. And
That's just racial profiling.
it is a wanted poster. And he looks around. Yeah. See, on the bottom here it says 1,500 gold, and here I am letting you go for 100. You know, I don't like being a snitch, but I'll do it.
That's racial profiling. This guy's
So I
being
want to
racist.
pull out the notes, and I go to him, the notes that we were given.
You don't have them.
Wait, what notes? Yeah, what are you talking about? Oh, the
Cash.
bucks, the Monopoly money. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
have them?
The shirt box.
You have the notes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the shoot bucks. So I want to pull them out, and I go, hey,
call them
listen,
bucks.
whoa. I go, we really want to try and figure this out. In the most, we don't want to fight anymore, pretty much. Do you know what these are? And I show him the notes.
I don't want that shit. 50 gold each. I won't ask
No,
again.
well,
You
Okay,
can hear.
I'm going
Hold
up
on.
to him, and I'm giving him 100 gold, and we're leaving.
Sergio's right. This one, certainly better than you all. All right, Sergio, let him pass. Guys, let's get back. He takes the 100 gold, pockets it, goes over to the bar, chugs down his drink, asks for another, seems pretty happy. You guys are free to go. Sergio looks at you, though, Scorn, before you leave. Until next time, brother.
Till next time, dude.
And he'll step aside, and you all can leave.
All right.
So,
As I walk out, I'm gonna look at Sergio and say, "I'm disappointed in you," and just keep walking.
Sergio don't take orders from women.
I'm not giving you an order. I'm telling you, I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, Sergio seems really dumb.
Open your ears.
I mean, he's a Goliath barbarian. I mean,
Hey, I'm a human barbarian.
I mean, I could beat the shit out of him.
all right. So you guys all head out the back door, or I guess the main entrance to the inn, with your stealth for the most part. Roll for dirt. Actually, he'll be the deciding factor. It's a tie.
Does anyone,
I got above a
can
10,
anyone
so
roll
I'm
for
very
dirt,
happy.
or-
You
I think
can
it's
roll for
you
dirt. Yeah.
because he's yours.
Yeah, you're.
What am
you're
I? What's his
Dirt's
stealth?
primary
What's
keeper.
his?
I sent you the goblin sheet. It's the standard goblin sheet for 5e.
Follow? No, I don't have it.
Just look it up. It's just Goblin 5e. It's right there.
Roll 20. He has a +6 to stealth.
+6 to stealth. Okay.
+6.
Okay. So you all head. What are you doing? Anything, Dan?
Well, 3 out of 5 of us got a 20 or above. I just want to say.
Artis.
You may have been looking at my persuasion roll.
Oh, right. I was looking at your persuasion roll. Okay. Yeah. So then his roll wasn't a factor then. Yeah, that persuasion threw me off. Okay. So you all head out the outdoor. Another message comes to you, Scorn. Are you coming? What?
Can I respond?
Yeah. So you have to wait till he's done. You have 25 words to respond, essentially. Where are you at? I've been waiting here.
Where are you at?
Kind of
You up?
cold.
You up?
It's been like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You can respond.
Okay, I'll just say, yeah, we got caught up at the bar. It's fine. We're coming.
All right. So you all, do you want to do anything before you leave?
I'm gonna go invisible.
Okay. So is that your last charge?
Yeah, that's my last one for the day.
All right. So Sam vanishes. You can reroll stealth. Doesn't really matter, I guess, but
Why not?
wow, yeah, doesn't
Damn.
matter. All right. So
Which one do you
Sam
wanna take?
vanishes. You guys lead.
For-
As you step out, you notice the guard that Vestin was talking about are approaching. You wait calmly in the inn until they pass. Then once you do, you kind of beeline for the tree line here, hugging it. You make your way, snaking around. You meet Vestin about here. And you hear as you approach this corner, "Hey, psst. Hey.
What's up?
Over here."
Okay, what's up?
And he'll bring you into this like little section of the trees, kind of sitting. Well, what's the plan?
Does it seem like, is there anyone around at all? Like,
No,
we can
so-
talk freely here?
Yeah, so this part of the city, or village rather, at this time is dead. This back part. There are guard that patrol this road, but you just saw them pass.
I'll say, well, where are you headed?
I was gonna find my friend, but I was gonna ask you that, and maybe we can link up later or something on the road. I don't envision this taking too long, but you never know. This place is a shithole.
We're headed to Oresi, I think. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any intentions on going north at all, out of this conclave shit?
I think so. Eventually. I look at them.
Do you
'cause
have
they're not
any-
really positive?
Do you have any connections that I can use to get places? I'd like to leave the conclave, considering I'm probably wanted, and it sucks here.
Vestin, how's your cooking?
I'm better at stealing. But he looks at Sam as he says that. I mean,
I'm invisible. You can't look at me.
oh, you're not there. He looks around at least
I mean,
to
I
see-
am there.
to see if you're there. I mean, not too good.
Okay. Well, I was a member of the cooking guild in Ayton. There was a time when I was a resident of Ayton. If you head there and you tell them that Scorn sent you, I'm sure at least one or two of my friends would be more than happy to help you out.
Okay, I appreciate that. Ayton is
It's a ways.
it's a ways, but I think that may be the end goal. For me, at least. Do you have anything on the way there? I don't know much of the area, but he's looking at like all of you. I done some shitty things. I'm willing to admit it. While they were for survival, for the most part, I'm trying to lead a better life, and I would like to start by leaving this godforsaken kingdom and going somewhere I don't have to look over my shoulder, where corruption is ripe. It's so like consuming, this place. It just like sucks the life out of you, and I just want to leave it. So anything you have to help me, please, I would be appreciative. I know you don't owe me anything.
I know we don't owe you anything, but I don't feel comfortable just sending somebody out there with nothing. So I'll give him 4 of my rations.
Thank
I
you.
don't have many connections, but I do have this.
Okay.
I'm a bird, so unless you're gonna go to the story mount.
Well, you're not
I'm
there.
hurt.
I mean, I'm there. I'm just invisible.
Are you talking?
I could just say that as a voice in the darkness.
It'll startle him.
Be like, if you're gonna head to the story mounts, I could help you out in there.
I'd like to go again out of the conclave if I can, just as far north to civilization that's not trying to kill me.
Vestin, I don't know if I have any other material possessions or connections that I can give you, but I am a follower of the Wild Mother, who really controls most of your path to Aiden. You'll find her everywhere. She is Mother Nature, and so she will be all around you in your travels, and I'll be praying for you. And I hope that she can guide you on your journey. I know it's not much, but I hope that offers you some help.
Well, hopefully her help and the traveler's help, that's who I believe in, will get me to where I need to go. But I guess seems like our paths truly are diverging here. So I wish you all luck, and hopefully I find my friend and you find your way.
Vestin, one last request for you. It's small, but I do want to mention it. If you ever make it to Aiden, which I think you will, and you come across someone by the name of Ruel, tell him to go fuck himself. Mr. What's his name, Jared?
Oh.
Mr. Assface.
I have
I
it
know,
written
I'm making
somewhere.
I'm making you pull up like
Ooh.
shit that probably you did not prepare.
It will take me a few seconds or a few minutes to look that up.
Marco Ruel.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Marco.
That's in a Word document somewhere on my computer.
Marco's a dumb fucking name anyway.
If you ever come across someone named Marco Ruel, tell him to go fuck himself.
Well, I will gladly
Sounds like the name of an asshole.
I
Yeah,
don't know who this Marco
Vestin was
is,
just gonna say, look, just the name makes me angry. So, with pleasure. Is he a rich asshole?
He is. He's
That's my motif. That's my go-to. I promise you, Marco Ruel.
Steal all of his money.
I will tell him
he's
to fuck
involved in
himself.
some shady business. I would be careful. Don't go blabbing your mouth too much, but I think if you can maybe get back at him in some way without being detected, that would be greatly appreciated.
All right. Well, thank you, and good luck.
4 years when we're in Aiden doing Tony's backstory.
We'll find out.
Vestin's gonna pop out.
You may. All right.
Be like, oh shit.
Well, this is goodbye. And he will kind of
Adios.
crouch, get from the crouch position, stand up, and kind of look around, head onto the track, brush himself off, and walk northward, leaving you all
He's gone.
to your lonesome. So, it's about 8 p.m. at this point, 8:15ish in the evening. What are you guys doing?
Well, I mean, I think leaving at night would probably be the
But we're
best
heading
time
now,
to try
right?
and get out of here,
Yeah.
right?
Okay,
Let's try to
if
make
you
it-
choose to travel through the night, you will take a point of exhaustion.
I mean, it's 8.
Yeah, we
so
can-
if we just travel like 2-3 hours out of the city, we can then.
Yeah.
Rest
Yeah, I'm
like-
just saying if
Yeah.
you can definitely camp. If you wanted to just beeline it straight, you take exhaustion.
There's
So
one thing that I am. It's a camper.
okay,
Yeah, let's
Beeline.
camp.
sure.
Guys,
Man.
we
Yeah, so
earned
let's.
I
I say
know.
we get out of here and then camp.
we earned a meal tonight. I'm gonna be cooking us a feast. I picked up
Ooh,
some
exciting.
ingredients earlier in the day. Arthas came with me. We may have lost all our money, but we gained a lot of flavor.
Okay.
All
All right,
about
Guy
flavor
Fieri,
count.
relax.
All right. Let me pull up. I'll get the map on the screen in a second, and we can.
I know that he might have turned a new leaf at the end there, but I hope we don't really see Vestin again.
Yeah, he's kind of a pain in the ass, isn't he?
Yeah. I never know where I stand with him. I don't like people like that. If I know you're an asshole, then okay, I can respect you as an asshole, but if you keep flip-flopping, I can't respect you.
I think he's having a moral crisis. I think he's on the right path though, so that's good.
Yeah, so we gotta. Well, maybe we'll see one day, but I hope that he stays on the path.
Old habits are hard to break.
It's true.
Okay, just getting this on here. 1 sec. Keep going with the roleplay. This is good. Fill the time. Just
So
loading.
you guys like chicken?
I look at Sam. I say, "You hear what he said? You hear
I
what he said?"
glare.
I'm just matching my character because apparently my character is racist at this point. So you know.
Hey, no one
Hey,
else
it-
role plays him.
Yeah, we didn't do that. That was totally a personal choice.
Somehow my character became an asshole for a reason. I don't know how that happened. I
Fuck.
reached into the bag of holding and I
I
pulled
just closed
part of the
Roll20.
lightning axe. And I was like, dude, what are we gonna do with this? We got
what
it.
if we
Oh well, I'm
what
gonna
if we could find a way to permanently shrink it to make it usable?
pulling that out is it's not a one-handed endeavor. It's a massive axe. That's not something you can just pull out. You'd have to put your
I don't
bag
pull it-
down.
I don't pull it all the way out. I kind of just like pull it up a little bit just so it's like poking out so they can see what it is. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do with this?
What is that? Do I know what that is?
Yeah, that's the axe
Yes,
you got off
this
the
is-
Minotaur.
Remember that
thing.
Minotaur thing that we fought in the sewers? That giant.
Oh, you got
monster
his
thing?
axe? I must have missed
Yeah, I got his axe.
Oh my.
It's a lance axe.
Who didn't get his axe?
It's got lightning.
He's got a nice axe.
It's got a nice axe. I mean, it's fucking huge. So
Perfect.
Maybe we
I don't
can
know what to do with
sell
it.
it somewhere along the way. I don't know.
perfect idea. I'll use it to set up a trap.
Oh, I just noticed
Yes.
there's like literal words on here that say label. I'll have to fix that.
I have not noticed that ever.
Yeah, I
and I've
haven't
looked at
either.
this so many times.
That's all I can see now.
Yeah.
I don't even see where that is.
All right, it doesn't
Whatever.
exist.
You don't want to
Perfect.
see. You don't want to see it.
It's only the chosen ones. It's on the DM layer. Okay, so you guys are going to head out further. So you obviously are here on the Mornstead Byway,
Yep.
leaving Bryoden.
Let's scroll down.
So,
Right there we are.
what is the marching order here? Sam, your invisibility lasts for an hour, so at some point
Yeah,
it
so
will go away.
only an hour out of the city, and then it goes away.
Oh, whoops.
Or at most out of the city.
I will be in the middle as usual.
I guess I'll be towards the front on Lugo.
Okay.
I can bring
Should
up the
anyone
rear.
be passively perceive? I guess I'll just keep my passive perception up as we go.
I'll have my passive perception going.
So the way I'm gonna rule with traveling, you can have passive perception for small things, but to have that as a catch-all is a little bit overpowered. So if you want to be super safe and super alerted, you would have to make an active roll. I think that's fair because some of you have like 21 passive, which is
Damn.
it's not like you can't
I-
use it as a
I-
crutch.
Mine's 22. So
Mine's
Oh.
17.
Mine is
I
16.
Yeah, mine's 16. We're
I
chilling.
want to
high.
do my normal scouting thing, like I'm on the outside.
Sure. So go ahead. Whoever
Around
wants
the
to make rolls
outside,
can make
around the
rolls.
outside. Well, if you're the one scouting, then
Yeah,
scout.
I'll
Yeah, the
percept it.
Dan do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to.
if Dan is taking the rogue subclass scout, then
I am not.
Then I think
Ah.
Deus should do the perception rolls.
yeah.
Deus
will
ain't
be,
here. Unfortunately.
Looking
Karis,
for.
what do you see?
Oh, go ahead.
I got an 18.
That's in Karis.
What are you saying, Scorn?
I was just gonna look for like any animal that I can hunt for dinner, because I have the garnish. I just am missing the main.
Are
ingredient.
we just walking? Do we have like a cart? Or are we?
You have nothing. You
have
left.
no
Okay,
card.
that's what I
You
thought.
have Lugo.
All right. So make me a survival check, Scorn.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna be writing
help
in
you
my
with that.
book about our recent travels.
Sure.
As we are going.
It
along.
gets kind of hard. The sun is setting, so you may not be able to write for much longer. But you can get a
dark vision.
yeah, but still, I mean, dark vision isn't like you can see as clear as day. I mean, it's like dim. It's like writing in
I
dim
think
light.
No, I think it's that you can see clearly for 10 feet and then dim for 10 feet after that. Let me
If
see.
you have it, just click it and we can read it.
I
I
think
pull
it's
it
part
up.
of my.
I mean, it
character.
doesn't matter. It's like a role play mode. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Sure.
Yeah, it's really just a roleplay moment.
You can continue to write.
Oh,
It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
within 60 feet, you can see if there's a bright light.
Um,
I thought it was just 10.
I mean, there are no like torches on the byway here, but
So it would be dim
Does-
light. It would be
yeah.
it would be darkness as if it was dim light.
yes. So it whatever. What you guys? All right. So with that survival check and perception. So perception wise, no one seems to be traveling on the byway at this hour. You can see heavy cart tracks, heavy horse tracks. There's a lot of foot traffic during the day, but during the evening, it gets kind of iffy as far as traveling goes. Ben, do you have anything for the evening?
I got you.
You do hear
You want,
occasionally.
like, creepy night music or just
No, just night music. You do hear occasionally the hooing of owls and crickets aplenty as you are starting to head further away from the more wooded section of the Mornset countryside. Traveling for about an hour or so, Sam finally becomes visible. With that survival check, Scorn, on the main path, if you wanted to diverge, you can. But even with that roll on the main path, no animal would dare go near the main path out of like they've been,
Okay.
you know what I mean, conditioned to avoid it.
Yeah. Would
So
I
in-
be able to like follow parallel to the path, but maybe like 100 feet into like the grass or
To the
whatever?
side.
Yeah, to the side.
Yeah, sure. You're still in trees here, so you want to be within the tree line, like inside the tree line.
Yeah.
Okay. So Scorn will leave you guys and head into the very not sparse, but it's not as thick as a forest would be. There are patches. There's clearings here and there. You see out of the corner of your eye a very small hare that is, and you kind of stop waiting so as to not scare it. It seems to be feeding on some grass. These are nocturnal beasts, so not much of a meal for a lot of people, but something. So do you wish to try and hunt it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So are you going to do range? I would imagine. Do you have anything to as a
don't.
You probably have
I
like javelins.
I don't. I used up my last javelin.
Oh shit. I can give you my javelins. Do I have javelins?
I guess I would have probably. Yeah,
I have
probably
2
should have
javelins.
asked.
I have 2 javelins, so
Would
I can
are we
give them
be
to
able?
you
Are
in
we?
the future?
Will you allow me to retroactively ask Sereth for javelins or no? Understandable.
Well, if you're going hunting, I'd imagine you would think, okay, I need a ranged weapon. So
Yeah. Okay.
you can get a javelin from Sereth.
All right. Cool.
You can
I'll
have
take.
both of my javelins.
I'm gonna
take
go
both.
hunting with my fists.
That's what I
I'm
do.
about to go hunting.
Yeah, I want to try to get as close
I hunt with
to
my
this
fist.
thing as I can without spooking it, and then.
All right,
launch a
make
javelin.
another stealth check. Nice. So using
Oh yeah.
the brush and the vegetation as cover, you manage to get within 20 feet of this hare who at one point looks up, kind of does the nose sniff, then goes back to eating whatever like leaves it's eating, and then you see behind it another hare kind of hop out and is standing behind it,
his
eating
wife.
similarly.
Collateral.
They're not in line, at least from your angle, but
Okay.
you have visual on the hare within 20, 25 feet.
I want to cast Hunter's Mark on the hair that just popped up
Okay.
so that I can track it later. And I'll throw a javelin at the one that I didn't cast Hunter's Mark on.
Okay, make a ranged attack. Nice. So,
Let's go.
using the moonlight as your only point source of light here, do you have...
I don't have dark vision.
So, roll with disadvantage. Wow. Jeez.
Let's go.
Look at you guys. So you use the dim light that's coming through and manage to launch your javelin, and it's a small hair, so the javelin does quite a bit of damage. Go ahead and roll damage, but you manage to hit it.
I'll do this one because it was technically the one that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's enough. So it will completely skewer it, and the hair will kind of fall over with a little squeak noise as its life leaves its body, and the other one scurries off super quickly to your left, further into the tree line.
Okay. I will use my advantage that Hunter's Mark gives me to track the second one. I'll collect the corpse of the first one and retrieve the javelin.
I mean, this thing is booking it, so you probably have to get that one, or it will take a while to find it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's booking it in. So if you spend time picking up this thing will be like 40 feet away from you, 50 feet away from you.
What is this?
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'll just kill them both, and I'll collect them later.
Okay.
Okay.
So for the sake of brevity, roll another attack at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, cool. So I didn't even need to track it.
You have the hunter's mark. There's no need to.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Not great.
Let me make sure.
It's the AC of a rabbit.
Oh no, it's in there.
I mean, I would think it's pretty high because it's
I
too
think
fast.
it's a
and small.
22, but I'm not sure.
It's a 33. It's
It
an
has
11.
plate
So
armor also.
unfortunately, that misses. Yeah, it's a plated bunny. It casts spells too.
Okay.
So that will miss.
Got shield.
I'll
Am
give
I
you
able
one more try.
Okay.
And then it'll run away from you.
Don't renege on that promise of good food.
I mean, I got one. It's fine.
You can make a nice little stew.
Yeah, that will be enough. So you launch it, and it goes down as well.
Nice. All right, and I
so-
will collect both.
Yep, and you meet your friends back on the main path. They're a little bit ahead of you, but you manage to run up. Karen, you guys see Scorn approach with two hairs on his head.
I'll give Sereth back her javelins and say thank you so much. We're going to be
You can
eating well
keep those.
tonight. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you keep those. Well, of course. You don't want to get into a scrap and then
Yeah, you're right.
not be able to do anything. And what if we need to hunt again?
You're right. Okay, I'll keep them. Thank you.
Of
Sam,
course.
Mm-hmm.
make me another perception check.
I should probably do these with disadvantage too. I don't have dark vision.
Correct.
Perception.
Okay. You manage to spot up ahead. You're traveling about 50, 60 feet ahead of everyone. You manage to find an outcropping in some of the trees. It looks like a campsite. No one is currently there, but this is a frequently traveled road. So you gather there may be pre-made campsites along the way, should you choose to stay there. It has a pit for fire. There are logs kind of set on the side. There's already like the three-pronged stick thing where you can hang a pot. No stones around the fire pit.
All right, I'll head back and let them know that I found a pre-made campsite if we want to stay there.
It's not too far off the path, so you're not hidden by necessarily anything. What do you guys want to do?
Doesn't sound bad.
It doesn't, but at the same time, if that, if that, what was he? A dwarf. If that
Dwarf comes back?
does,
I don't think he's gonna chase us.
well, he's not chasing us, but he could alert the guards. He said he was kind of onto us, and it's plausible
but
that we would head in this direction.
I don't think that he was alert the guards because he
I don't
after we
think that would-
after we paid him the money, he just turned around and went back to drinking.
I don't think that he would know where we were going either.
Yeah, he didn't even know that we left the city.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I think it's fair. As long as we keep watch, I think we probably should be fine.
Yeah, definitely keep watch, but
Okay.
All right.
So you guys want to occupy the camp?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
All right. So within a few seconds of, or a few 30 seconds to a minute of travel up ahead, you manage to get to this dugout, hollowed out campsite. Do any of you want to make perception or anything like that? Do you want to do anything specific, or do you want to just set everything up?
I want to look for a nice tree.
Sure. There's a few, nothing close to Starry Mounts, but there's a few nice tall oak trees that you can maybe find a little rest place on.
I'd like to have at least a good view of the camp too, so like when I keep watch, I can.
Sure. So
Everyone.
you are you choosing to go there now, or just scout it out for later?
I just try to scout it out so I know
Okay.
where I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you managed to find a nice tree with a nice cushioned canopy, a nice place for you to see the camp and the pathway, maybe see the sunrise.
And then pick like a rock or something that's near the pathway, like the main road that this is off of, and I'll cast a light cantrip on it so that if things come from that way, then Sam can see it at least for the next hour.
Sure. So this beam of light radiates. What is the range on that? Is it 60 feet? Go ahead and click it
oh,
for
wait.
me.
That's the wrong thing.
I believe it's
bam.
60. 20 feet. Okay.
20-foot radius.
And then additional 20 for
right,
dim
and
light.
then
Got
20 for dim.
So 40 total. All right, so this you place it so it's not blinding you all in the camp, but visible for Sam, and this white light glows and radiates the pathway, illuminates the path.
I'll take first watch. I'm cool with that.
Well, I mean, I think Scorn wants to cook, and I'm sure you guys have some things to discuss, so let's not rush that. I don't think, unless you'd want to, but
No, you're right. You're right.
So Scorn will set up the camp or the fire, get things going, prepare. You have your new utensils, right?
Yes, I do.
So
You have a not gross pot.
Yeah.
I will consider this. It's kind of like a. Is there already like a proficiency with like cook stuff that you have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Boom.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you're gonna start cooking. I'll have you roll for a little later, but you guys can feel free to RP whatever you'd like. Dirt is there, of course, with you. Lugo's there.
So, Scorn, what happened with that girl? Claire, did you ever say anything
Claire,
to her before you
I
left?
think I told her we were leaving, and I told her she probably wouldn't see me again. I think that's probably what I said.
So sad.
Yeah, I had to cut things out. I don't like to get too attached, especially when I know I'm gonna leave soon.
I'm gonna keep working on my relationship with Dirt.
What would you like to say to Dirt?
I just want to go. Where is he in the camp? Like, is he sitting away from us, or?
No, he's not sitting. He's distancing himself from you, it seems, but not from anyone else necessarily.
I
like-
just want to go up to him.
I imagine you're around the campfire, and he's just on the opposite log to you. That's really like what it
So
is.
I'm gonna move to the log next to my Hydra gun. Really? Jesus Christ.
Okay. He doesn't move or
I'm gonna-
react.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go. Hey, an undercommon, obviously. The map is moving.
Yeah, sorry.
Dirt. Do you mind if we kind of just talk quick?
He doesn't answer. He's just looking at the fire, kind of kicking his feet
And
in the dirt.
I go, Dirt. Listen, I know. I'm gonna say this normally, but pretend I'm saying it.
I understand.
Common. I'm just gonna go to him. Hey, Dirt. Listen. I know you're mad at me, and I know you're not happy with what you went through, and that's entirely my fault. And if you never want to talk to me again, or you never want to really communicate with me again. I understand it, but I'm still gonna look out for you. I still consider you a really good friend, a friend of this whole group, and a very close personal friend of mine. And Scorn put out a very good lesson. That said, "Oh my God."
Oh my god.
Yep.
Once
That's what
it-
I
oh my
said.
God.
no,
Great.
oh no, Jared did something in the commands, and I
Yeah,
thought
put
Hydra
more
was
Emotional
fucking up.
music on.
And I said to, so anyway, and so I'm like, listen, Scorn, gave a really valuable lesson that friends shouldn't expect things from friends. You just do things for one another. And I feel really bad about the situation I put you in. And I put down next to him because I know he's not going to take it. I'm going to leave a potion of lesser healing next to him, and I'm going to go dirt just in case you're ever in a tight situation. Promise me that you're going to hold on to this, and just know that when I pull out the little thing that he whittled for me, and I go, this is very special to me. And then I want to try and find a way to turn this out of story. Can I find a way to turn that into an arcane focus?
Oh, you can research it, sure. It'll take some time.
Perfect. Yeah.
Um,
And
sure.
that's kind of what I leave with Dirt. And as I get up from him, I just kind of give him a pat on the shoulder as I get up because I'm sure he's not going to want to talk.
Hold on.
He doesn't necessarily speak or look at you while you're speaking to him, but you do actually roll insight. Roll an insight check. Okay. You see that Dirt, while he doesn't show anything emotionally per se. Okay, sorry. While he doesn't show anything emotionally to warrant that he's forgiving you, you do sense at least a little bit of the shell that he's putting on kind of crack a little.
Okay. And then as I'm getting up from him, I'm going to go, listen, Dirt, this journey is going to be dangerous. And unfortunately, people are going to treat you differently. But we will try and look out for you.
He'll make eye contact with you and then look back at the fire.
And I'll just kind of give him some space, but chill on the same log.
I want to ask Sareth for the papers so I can look them over.
Oh yeah, sure. Like during this time, I guess I'm just setting up tents and stuff like that, and oh yeah, sure. And I'll reach in my bag and give him the papers.
Okay, which papers
But I
are you
sit by
giving? The contracts that you picked up, or the forged
documents
papers?
that he gave,
The
the
forged
forged
papers
papers that
that
he
Okay.
gave me. I said I'll hold on to.
Okay.
You should probably sit kind of by the fire if you want to.
Yeah,
Read
I'm
his
over by the
contract out.
fire.
Oh, okay.
So you want to look at them?
Yeah, I want to look at them.
Okay. Make a perception check. Okay, with the limited light, they are really, really well made. You haven't seen many official documents, maybe in passing on Farhan's desk, but it has an official stamp from the Conclave, wax seal, and like a wax stamp. The writing is perfect. The jargon they use seems on point, as far as you can tell. And the only place you just have to sign at the bottom. There's a line for your signatures.
Yeah, what's it say though? Like, does it have names, descriptions, or like what?
Yeah, it says I blank for your name. It's basically like I blank am on official business for the Conclave heading to Oresi.
Okay, so it's saying that we have documentation that we're from the Conclave. Okay.
You did not give an origin. She said from the Conclave.
Okay.
She would have
I still
put
wanna,
she would have put Bryoden if that's what you're asking, like an origin point. It would have been
I'm just
Bryoden.
saying, I want to know what's on the papers, in the future when.
Right, if
somebody
you're
asks
asked for it.
paper,
Fair.
We can say.
Yeah. So it says I blank name, hereby whatever am on
State your name.
official business for the Conclave from Bryoden to Oresi. You get the
Alright.
idea that there doesn't necessarily need to be a specific reason. The stamp that's on the bottom there, that says it all.
Yeah, sounds good.
But there are 4, and each need signatures.
I guess we'll just go around and sign them.
Sure, you can sign them. At this
Uh,
time, yeah, go ahead, Score.
Guys, I think it would be smart to maybe use different aliases.
Fake names. Yeah.
Like fake names, like not the fake names that we use in
Different
private.
fate
Different
names.
ones. All right.
Yeah,
I'll be
just
Amanda.
because-
I agree with that.
Yeah, just for an extra layer of security.
I'm
Just
fine
being
with
safe.
it. I see nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so what are the names you're signing with?
Oh, let's get these written down.
Yeah, this is big.
Oh yeah. Alright. Fake names.
Current,
I'll
right?
be-
Current.
I'll be Amanda Stoneheart.
Okay.
I'm dead inside.
I will be. No, I don't want to pick I want to pick a name I'll remember. I was gonna do something stupid, but then we all know how that's ended up. So.
All right, Dan, what's
You
your
mean when
name?
that one guy asked you for your name and you couldn't remember it 3 seconds
5
later?
seconds later.
I blew it.
It was literally like 20 seconds later.
He was like,
I
what did you
couldn't-
say your name was again? And then he fucking gave him.
The best part was all of us were just like, I don't know.
I will be. I don't want to be too.
Ben Shutman.
Dwight
It
Schrute.
skipped me. Yeah, Dwight Schrute.
All right. Well, I mean, there's no particular order. Just anyone give me a name.
Right.
I'm generating random names.
Okay. Scorn pulls out his phone.
Someone beat Torch Thorndick.
That's a classic. You can't beat him.
Okay, I like this one. It sounds very official. It sounds like a name you wouldn't question. I'll be Claude Roland.
Wow, that does sound pretty official.
Claude.
Roland.
Claude Van Damme.
Claude Roland shit.
All right.
Shit's Creek. That show's so fucking funny.
I love
heard.
that.
I
I love that his name is Roland shit.
Yeah,
what's another official
that was a
sounding
good
name?
idea, Tony. I'm
Stefan
gonna do
shit.
A fantasy name generator.
No, I want to. So I'm gonna keep just one name again.
Okay.
Stalin.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Stalin.
I know who I'm gonna be.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Chauncey Benson.
Ooh, Claude Roland and Chauncey Benson. Nobody's questioned those.
I'm gonna be.
McLovin.
I'm gonna be Martin.
Martin.
Martin. Got it.
Just Martin.
All right, so we
Just
have Amanda, Martin, Claude, and Chauncey.
Chance.
Okay.
Alright.
Sure. Okay. Anything else? So Scorn, you can go ahead and make your cook utensils, and then you guys can continue to roleplay if you'd like.
Yeah. So guys, what I have here is a rabbit stew. I'm putting in some vegetables that I procured from the market at Bryoden. Some onions, some peppers, some mushrooms. It's really whatever I could find. It's going to be delicious. I also got some spices because you can't have a good meal without any spice. Anyone who tells you otherwise doesn't know what they're talking
He's
about.
a fucking liar.
And to top it all off, don't overindulge, but I do still have half a bottle of whiskey left from Farnfoss, so we can maybe each have a shot of that if you'd like, maybe to help you fall asleep.
Like the sound of that.
Yeah, I'm all about a good bottle of whiskey.
I point at Sam and I say none for that one. He's on first watch.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pass.
You can have some. Feel free to take whatever you want. Once your watch is over.
I'll have that rabbit stew dough.
Ooh. So did you do anything before you put it in the water? I don't know how to
I
do
would.
all this cooking.
I don't know how to cook either. Like, but I would probably
You gotta
just
sear it and then
get a
braise
nice
it.
char on it. Yeah, and then cook it in the water.
Scorn whips up a sous vide somehow.
He's like, I don't know. He's
Hey,
cooking. He's like, I
I-
have no idea what I'm doing, but it comes
I
out
did
amazing.
a sous vide pork loin tonight, so
There you go.
Nice.
All right, so
I
roll
ordered
your check
pizza
score.
That should have been here like an hour ago. So I'm gonna. have to
I
call
had
them.
Chinese because I'm a filthy whore.
I found Chinese place near me, and I'm
Oh, that's
happy with it.
terrible.
I'm having my.
You have
Korean
inspiration,
barbecue
Scorn.
on-
I'm gonna
It's
talk him to
just
whip
a
up
meal.
a really
I'm
delicious
not gonna-
meal.
Well, if
No, I mean we're gonna rest.
you
so
can
I'll use a
convince,
bardic
yeah, I was gonna
inspiration,
say.
And I go, Scorn, this is. I know, I believe in you. This is gonna be the greatest meal that we've ever
Yeah.
had.
What is that? A D6?
Yeah.
He goes, score.
Alright,
This
I
better be the
think-
greatest
I think
meal.
for real rolls though, it has to be before. So this is fine. It's role play, but in general, I think you have to say you're
Well,
inspiring.
well, yeah, you'd have to inspire before, but
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
before you know what the outcome is.
All right, so 14. Honestly, it's pretty good for like a meal in the freaking middle of nowhere on the Mornstead Byway, middle of the evening, like 9 p.m. Smells good, warm fire. It's pretty damn good. No issues. Not as good as the Scorn Super Scorcher Challenge, but it's good.
Nothing can beat that.
So, would you like to do anything else?
I mean, I'm just resting through the night.
Well, so what is the long-term plan? We're going to Aresi?
So we need to get to Aresi, and then I think first we have to just take an inventory of what's going on. I can try and touch base with anybody that I know there to try to kind of get caught up to speed about what's happening. I think that
Okay.
would be the best thing to do. My family used to own a bakery there.
And how long
So-
has it been since you were there?
It's probably been like 5 years.
Okay, so a lot could have
Thank-
changed.
Yeah, and years before that, like 20, not 20, 15 years before that was when I started getting really weird. Because I grew up there and then I got like possessed by a demon and kind of made me all ragey. So
I remember that.
that period is kind of not
It's a dark
good. I
period in
tell
my
Hazy,
life.
yeah, it's a dark period of my life.
Her
So
rebellious years.
yeah, but and that was pretty much the terms that I left on. I kind of got pushed out.
Well, Sarah,
But
I
I
can
still have some people that didn't know me.
I can sort of see where you're coming from there. While I was not possessed by a demon, I was also pushed out of Aiden.
It's
That-
hard.
Yeah, that guy who I mentioned before to Vestin, that was my old boss, and he is convinced that I tried to poison him. You know, with some food that I cooked for him, but I am positive that I cooked that meat to perfection. And so I don't know what happened, but I did not attempt to poison him, even though he accused me. And I was then just, nobody wanted
Did he
me as
not
their
know you at
person.
all? Like you aren't the kind of person to poison.
No, I believe that something was planted on the meat, or there was something was intentionally done to it before I came into any contact.
You guys are
with it or
still
after.
eating his food now.
I want
No,
to.
Can I get a
Scorn's
performance
not
check?
the kind to poison.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
Yeah, no, it was a whole mess, but yeah, I was also forced out of my city.
Sneaky
so
and
I
underhanded.
I can
Put my hand on your shoulder and be like,
understand what you went through to a certain extent.
"It's rough."
It's rough.
It's rough out in these streets.
Yeah. I mean, I was kicked out when I was like 45, so.
I mean, I lost my parents when I was super young.
We're not
so-
talking about you, Arthas.
Yeah, it's not all about you.
What is
God.
45 to an Asamar, or is it Asamar?
Eat some
Whatever.
more.
Like
Asamar like
Asamar.
yourself.
Like-
Is that
mid 20s.
Yeah.
okay? So you okay? Wow. So you're very young, younger than I was. Wow.
I'm 50 now, though. So,
I'm like a
yeah,
baby. So then in ASMR, I'm like a baby because I'm only 22.
so we
Yeah, are you
lived
a
to be
child?
160.
Yeah, Ben, you I don't know if that's correct. You'd be like a teenager A preteen.
What the hell?
Like an adolescent.
No, we mature at the same rate.
Oh.
Yeah,
got
we
it.
mature at the same rate. We just
he's
live
like
a
a
long
20.
time.
He's like a mid 20-year-old, but like, we just live.
I understand.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Extra.
okay, I see what you're saying.
Sometimes it's
Double
weird because like sometimes you mature faster
yeah, a lot
or
of times it's
slower.
like, yeah, that changes the maturing rate, but yeah.
Well,
So no, I look 22, but
Got it.
in ASMR I'm very young.
I don't know
Got it.
about you, but he's looking 22.
all right. So the plan is basically to just kind of get a feel for things and go from there, and we'll go to your contacts and figure out what to do.
Yeah, like I don't even know who's still around. I know that my parents are still there working in mines, but other than that, I don't know.
That's news to all of you, by the way.
What is this about mines?
Oh, I had a vision of that I was in my in, like trenches with my parents just mining. So I know that they're alive, but it looks like Kern is just has taken over the city and is just forcing people into work camps basically.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
That doesn't sound cool.
that is not
Yeah.
something that I or my deity would be a big fan of.
I mean, I don't think that a lot of people would be cool with that.
Well, if the mines are important to the conclave, then maybe we can do something there. Sabotage it or something like that.
Maybe
But of course, with your family out of
Yeah.
harm's way.
it's the whole city. I don't know who. I know there are a lot of other people down there.
Yeah, we'll have to scope it out first, for sure. All right. I think I'm good.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
Then
All right, Sam, you can wake me up after. I'll take the next watch when it's
Before
dark.
you go.
okay. Sounds good to me.
All right.
I'll
so
take
you,
I'll take the last watch so that I can make you guys some treats for the road in that
Get
time.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was figuring you could take the last because
fruit leather.
Breakfast also has dark vision.
Dude, fruit leather's fire.
Love
Anyway.
a good fruit leather.
Love it.
JK,
Okay.
not really.
So you all go.
So which watch? Wait, which watch am I? I'm taking the second or third watch.
Third.
Okay.
Third.
Okay.
Third.
All right. So before we get too far into this, why don't we take our 5-minute break? I have to pee
Yes,
anyway,
that would be
fill
so
some
bad.
stuff,
Okay.
And
Cool.
and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Cool.
Oka poke.
Okay. Hey, love, do you need anything? Okay, still recording, so everything looks like it's working. Thankfully. Recording's still going, so everything's looking good.
Nice.
It's gonna be a big file, but I'll just upload it right to YouTube. Unlist it.
Man, everything went better than expected.
So far,
Yeah, so far. Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen at night.
it was close. Close call with Sergio back there.
Yeah, those guys are annoying as hell. Some hustlers.
They sure are.
We are a poor ass party at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
We have been spending. Maybe we could sell that giant lightning axe.
Maybe.
I don't know who would buy it, but
You guys have a whole inventory full of shit that you just keep hoarding. I mean, you can sell stuff for sure. Just gotta find the right place.
yeah. Maybe I'll sell my tentacle drawing.
I bet you people would pay a fortune for that.
Scorn Casso.
Abstract art.
Well, Scorn thinks it's hyperrealism.
Yeah. 4K.
Yeah, to Scorn, that's like hyperrealism to the T. I mean, that's like spot on.
I nailed it.
I also spelled conclave wrong. There's no E at the end.
Oh, can I ask you something that has been bothering me pretty much since, or not not bothering me, but something I've been wondering since session 1?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Farn Foss, like with an O, or Farn Fass?
It's with an O. Yeah, Farn Foss.
Oh, it's with an O. Okay. Because I feel like because it's so small that I could never tell if it was an O or an A.
Yeah, it's also
and it's-
script lettering.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I had written it down as like Farn Foss with an A, but in the notes it's with an O, and
Yeah,
so I was just confused.
It's with an O.
It's with an O. Okay.
Right. Everyone seems to have returned. So,
I'm here.
first watch is Sam.
Yes.
Everyone is sleeping but Sam. Sam, I need you to make me a perception check.
Nice.
Okay. So I'll give you a choice here. If you want to try and perceive far away, not far away, but outside of the 40-foot radius Sereth has lit for you, that would be with disadvantage. Otherwise, I'll take that roll and that'll apply to your camp basically only.
I'm gonna stick with the camp and just look at our immediate 40-foot area.
Okay. So before
And
I
guess
just...
maybe into the dim light too, but yeah, that's the 40-foot. Yeah.
All right. Before I... do you want to do anything? I mean, this is... while resting, you can do things that are, very minor.
I want to, since I learned that the gun, which I don't know is a gun, was not magical. I just kind of want to look at it.
The gun?
Down
Sure.
the barrel.
What do you want
Yeah.
to learn about it?
Just if I can figure out, since I know it's not magical, what is it?
Are you looking at it
No.
as a functional perspective, or
Yeah, like maybe if it doesn't work through magic, how does it work?
okay? Give me. This would probably just be an intelligence check.
Nice, good thing I'm so smart. Not. Nice.
This thing, it's pissing you off, but like you just can't figure it out. It's a
Alright,
complete.
I look at
mystery.
it, I can't figure it out. I put it away. I'm just like, fuck this thing. I put it away.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's like you've looked at this thing 2 or 3 times. It's passed hands a few times. Nobody knows what it is. As far as you're concerned, it's an aggravating paperweight.
That bitch lied. This is totally magic.
Yes, that bitch lied. She's an idiot. All right. So, before I describe the rest of your watch, Scorn. You find, given your recent travels, today's events, falling, dying, basically, almost, teetering, I should say, sleep takes you very, very quickly. It's a welcome sleep. And you find yourself, as you quickly nod off and consciousness sort of fades, in like this black nothingness. Kind of like that scene from Stranger Things where she's laying in the pool of water in that like black space. Your face.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you're faced up with your back in the water. It's very shallow, a couple inches. And you just hear nothing. And after a few seconds, you kind of blink. And immediately, you're thrust into a battle. All around you, lines of soldiers are attacking each other, full armor. Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Looking around, you see you're clearly in a charge, running forward, and there's this open field, and opposite you, these yellow armored orcs and goblins and beasts, large Urug beasts. These war machines coming through, and people are running back and forth fighting. You see swarms of people. You look down, and at your side, wearing bright blue armor with, or bright silver armor with blue inlay. You recognize this as being the sovereign army of the Tal'Dorei Republic. Fighting in this battle, you look around, commanding your men instinctually, and after what feels like an eternity of battle, seeing people slain and killed in front of you, you find yourself swinging your sword at whatever lies ahead, carving a path. But your forces are dwindling, and their forces are growing, and you're panicking. You're losing. And this panic sets in, and despite the training that you have in this moment, you find yourself mind absent, acting only on instincts as your forces dwindle, and this ring of these this nasty army surrounds your forces, completely encircling your small battalion of men at this point. There's still fighting going on. And then suddenly, it stops. Everyone's kind of at a standstill. Spears are pointed at each other. You're all lined in this circle, this outer circle pointing in. You see up ahead, as I'll play this music. You see up ahead a path clearing in the enemy forces, and eventually clearing to you, splitting your forces in this inner circle where you stand in the very center, back to back with your brothers. Blood covering your exterior, not your blood, dark orcish blood. And this figure steps forward, and he seems to be levitating off of the ground, maybe half a foot. This darkened, mysterious, cloaked figure with glowing feet, or a glowing purple light at its feet, gliding forward. And you feel, as it touches out, men all watching, your body fall limp. And you wake up, again, out of a battlefield, chained, arms and legs separated, kind of in a cross position. It's hot, fiery lava and flame burn and bubble around you. You see this figure, still cloaked, still glowing, still hovering. And you hear a voice in the back of your head. Let's try this one. Let me know if this sounds okay.
All right.
I've chosen you.
Yeah, it works.
You will do my will. I've tasted blood at your hands. You are my soldier. And you feel this burning sensation take your body, like you've been dipped in lava, just tingling and burning. Sam, you watch as Scorn, you can hear, in fact, Scorn's wrestling awake, restless sleep. He's tossing and turning, and he immediately sits up, gets to his feet, unsheathes the sword. You see him just standing in your middle of your camp where he lay with the sword in his hand. Make me another perception check, Sam.
All right, perception.
Okay. All right, Scorn, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Am I within 10 feet of Sereth?
Roll a d20. If
I was
it's
about to ask.
if it's above a 20, sure. You are not.
It's not above 20.
All right, I gotta start.
Did I say 20? I meant 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did say 20, so it wasn't possible.
No, I didn't mean that.
Roll a d20 if it's above a 20, then.
Okay. You feel your body tense. Sam, looking at him, his eyes seem to still be closed. Actually, make me that check. No, because you have the camp's illuminated. I apologize. You see his eyes are closed, and he's standing there with this sword unsheathed, looking at it. Scorn, you hear in the back of your mind.
He's looking at it with his eyes closed.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah,
through
look,
my.
no, like
eyelids.
that's what it looks like. He's like examining the blade with his eyes closed. Exactly. You hear in the back of your mind, Scorn. My will. And you turn, and whoever is nearest to you, we didn't. I guess we
Olaf.
didn't. We didn't say exactly who that would be. So
It's not Sereth.
It's no. Sarah's 10
Well,
feet.
I mean, it could be
Oh, it's true.
could be that we're all far away.
Yeah. So roll off. So the highest is the closest. You're muted, Arthas, and roll for dirt.
So I'll roll for me and Dirt
Oh
just straight.
God!
Just a straight
Correct.
20.
I don't want to.
Oh no, I thought it was just gonna be between me and Arthas.
Oh,
I forgot
no.
Oh,
about
dirt's
Dirt.
there.
Kill dirt. Kill
That's for you.
dirt.
This is for dirt.
Oh! Dirt!
Sam, you're too far to do
My
anything.
boy! Look what they did to my boy!
You watch as Scorn turns, eyes still closed, body shaking with anger, steps forward, couple of feet, and
I have a
plunges.
Can I throw it at him?
You're too far at this point. He'll get
Why do you
this
throw a
this
dagger at
round,
him?
this
How
round, and then we can roll initiative between you two. Scorn, make me an attack with the sword with advantage because he is prone and sleeping.
Is this on
Two
dirt?
nat ones.
This is on
Two
dirt.
nat ones.
Oh,
Two
dirt.
nat
Two
dirt.
nat ones. Two
Dirt?
nat ones.
Dirt's got like fucking 6 health.
I know.
You're gonna kill Dirt.
I don't want to kill dirt.
Oh, we got one now. One.
That will hit
we
dirt.
got one of them.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Is
Is
Dirt
Dirt
undead?
Yeah.
No. Not yet.
He was
As
about to be. Well, we
you
need Darius to come
plunge
back.
the blade, Sam, you're watching this. You plunge the blade into Dirt's body, and you feel his body go lifeless, limp, as you plunge it deep into his chest. You
This
hear,
poor guy.
you hear the voice in the back of your head. Yes. Dirt is
Can we just talk
unconscious.
about how a 22 failed his con save still?
Yeah, I was honestly, I was debating using my inspiration, but I was like, nah, it's fine.
It's a 22. That's
Yeah,
high.
like it's fine.
Okay, so Sam and Scorn roll initiative. If Sam wants to, I mean, Sam, you see this
Your
happen.
free
So.
action and wake us up.
I will draw a little map here.
I also
Nice.
initiative.
I'll add
Can
you
I
in a
add
second.
Can I add a
No.
D6?
Scorn wipes the entire party.
My initiative modifier. Is that a thing?
No, I can take Scorn. I'm not worried about it.
I know you can. I believe. in
Okay.
All right,
I also get to add a D6. I don't know if it matters, but
No, you
Says-
absolutely does. Your initiative.
Sam is busted.
wait, did it? Oh yeah, it rolled twice. Okay.
All right, give me a second. I just want to get your characters. I have the map already done. I just have to find them.
Oh.
'Kay.
Why did it have to be dirt?
It's
Yeah,
a
if
roll
it's
off.
either one of us, then
What?
all right.
Jarrett said dirt was pointless. Remember? So it's.
Yeah, I
it
guess
had
so.
to be
You
dirt.
cannot. I did not roll the dice.
You paid off roll 20.
I did.
Mhm.
I have deep
That's why
pockets.
that nat 1 didn't count.
You really thought you were paying for membership, but no. I'm paying the gods of the.
Paying for DM rolls.
All right, so Sam would be over here in the tree. I'll bring you over. I apologize.
I would be in a tree. At least there's that.
Okay. Arthas, you want to put some battle music on for me?
No, I
Um,
don't.
Just click your tokens
I
and
really
re-roll, and
don't.
I'll put your real initiatives on there, just so we have it in the chart.
Why do we need
Got an
battle
8 and a
music? This is
20.
like-
So Arthas would
This
be
is a
like
slaughter.
over here.
Yeah. I'm putting on slaughter music.
Sereth would be
so
here.
sad.
Where is Scorn?
I'm putting on my other music.
Scorn is hovering above dirt with this sword in his thumb.
My boy, look what they did to my boy.
Okay.
My name is
Um,
Mykonos.
Scorn. So you guys would. The tents really aren't here. I just want everyone to know that.
I mean,
I
I
don't-
said I set up tents.
I don't
so-
think you have tents. You didn't buy them.
I mean, it doesn't matter if we don't have them. I set them up.
True. That is impressive. All right. So this is the battle scene. So go ahead and pull that battle music up, and just click on your characters to roll initiative again for me, so they're in the list. You should be.
Does it need to be like intense battle music? I feel like this wouldn't be like intense.
I mean, you're in a battle against your friends, so this is absolutely intense. So you got a 20, and then Sam, roll for me again. What did you get?
Nice. I'll
last
take
time?
that one.
No,
No, I
you
got
got-
20.
Mhm.
No, I got 20.
Uh huh.
All right, so Hydra isn't listening to me.
Okay.
Hail
So
Hydra.
Have you tried Hail Hydra?
Scorn, it is your turn. You are
Hold on.
still under the control at the moment of this being, as it commands you again, and you will make another attack
No.
on dirt.
Oh,
Does he
dirt.
Does he get another con save?
Nope, not yet.
Right.
Is Dirt awake at this point? Do I?
Dirt's
still-
fucking
Dirt's
dead.
unconscious.
Dirt should be dead.
No, he's not
Dirt-
dead.
Dirt is unconscious. He's still
Dirt,
he's
yeah.
making his death saves.
Yeah,
he's
so
trying
this
to
will
fail
count
him
as
right
a
now.
fail. This will count as a fail. As long as you don't nat 1, basically. Okay, so you...
Those are very low rolls.
All right. So Dirt has a 1 death save gone. I will roll for Dirt, so he's in the initiative.
Okay.
I'll add it.
Do you want me to just roll it? What's his initiative?
Plus
It's
10
deck.
to
It's
hit.
his. I think it's his dex.
Got a +1
I don't have the
weapon.
goblin sheet up, so just add it to whatever this d20 is.
Okay, so that's a. Let me make sure. This isn't battle music. What is this?
How do you have a +10 to
I
hit?
don't want battle music.
It's. I mean, should I say it?
No,
I won't say it.
do not
It's a
say it.
+10. It's a +10. Don't worry. I got it right.
Okay, yeah. So he is just a flat 10.
Why does it have to be battle music?
All right.
For battling.
Scorn. Do you get 2 attacks?
I do.
So go again.
Oh man.
So this will be a second save for him, or fail.
That's another
So-
nat 1. I am
So
rolling that
you
one.
repeatedly now twice plunge your sword in the now lifeless body, lingering body of Dirt. Arthas, roll me a d20 for his death save.
Just Dirt. Just die right now. Yeah, there it is. Dirt's fucking dead.
You watch Scorn
What I did to my boy!
Dirt's
as
fucking
Dirt's
dead.
lifeless body as you
We have 2 diamonds.
remove your sword.
Wasted a diamond on dirt?
Yes!
No, fuck no.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
I'm changing
I
this.
have the diamond!
I have the other diamond, and I'm not using my diamond on
No,
dirt. You
I
don't know-
have a
you don't-
diamond in the bag of holding. Ben
you
doesn't
don't
have.
know.
Arthas doesn't have a diamond.
Arthas doesn't know I have a diamond. None of you know I have a diamond.
Okay,
You have 2
that is
diamonds.
Scorn's
I
turn.
have one of them. Sam has the other.
And,
Sam,
you
it is
guys
your
only
turn.
Have one. I'm gonna jump down from the tree, and I'm gonna.
You should definitely, like... I can't metagame.
I need
You
to
should
get
wait a
really
minute
close
so that we can't revive him.
Yeah, wait a minute.
there. I'm going to throw.
Tony, I don't know if you're muted, by the way.
I'm not. I haven't
Okay.
been talking.
Got it.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
Okay, go ahead. Sure.
All right. I don't have this dagger. It's the dagger that I just got. It's a +1 dagger, so it's 1d20.
I think my
But-
video is just really laggy.
It should be +5. It should be +10.
Jared, you're a monster. Scorn, you're a monster.
Hey, man, I didn't control any of this.
Will 19 hit you?
Yeah. Oh, I should change my AC because I took the armor off. But yes, a 19 will hit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll
Nice.
damage.
All right, so it does normal damage, and then it does an extra 1d6 fire damage, right?
Oh, you're using the dagger? That's an
Yeah.
attuned weapon.
I'm just it's the only dagger I have, so I'm just throwing it. So it just does 1d6.
Yes.
Okay. 1d6. Is it plus my dex, right?
Plus dex. Okay, Scorn, you will take 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna yell with my bonus action.
Okay, Arthas and Sareth, roll initiative. As you are frightened
Well,
awake.
roll
I'm yelling. I'm yelling. Score! What the hell are you doing?
Ben, you didn't click on your character.
Well,
Nice nat 1, Ben.
So natural 1, we're a 4.
Tired.
All right, you are not in yet. You'll be in next round. It is next round. So yeah, Scorn, you're up.
Okay. Am I just trying to cause as much damage as possible?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Sick. Am I still at disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
You hear in the back of your mind, another one. And you will go
DJ Khaled?
towards Arthas.
That's it. We figured out who it is. It's DJ Khaled.
Arthas?
DJ Cat.
Yep, Arthas.
Another one.
And you will make Arthas at this point is awake, but on the ground. So this would still be, I believe, with advantage, right? Proned.
Yeah.
So roll with advantage.
Yep.
You will also. Do you have a rage or no?
I do, yeah.
You will rage.
Okay. That one is the necrotic burst, I believe. But let me look at exactly how it works.
I believe it's a radius.
Dirt dies
Each
again.
creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain temporary hit points equal to 1d12 plus your barbarian
So,
level.
Constitution save?
Yeah, for you.
Alright, I
Nice.
gain
22.
13 temporary hit points.
So Arthas gets a 22, so I believe that's a pass. Does anything
Yeah,
happen
yeah,
on a
but-
pass?
You have a dagger sticking
Nope,
out of you.
nothing
though.
happens.
Okay. So this wave of necrotic energy, it actually makes the fire flicker as this dark energy emanates from Scorn. 30 feet. Sam, you watch as this wave gets a little close for comfort to you. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay.
I am 50 feet away. So
Am I
still have
am I
20
able
feet
to
buffer.
Great Weapon master this?
Yeah. You go full on. You're attacking.
Yeah, I'll take the -5.
Okay. So that is a 17. Does that hit you, Arthas?
What? Sorry, I didn't.
17.
Yes.
Okay. Roll damage.
Alright, plus 10.
So 29 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And roll again for your second attack.
Okay.
gotta pull out the calculator. to
Minus
do
5
that
as well.
math.
That will hit as well. So this plus 10 as well.
See you later,
31.
guys.
31 points of. This is slashing damage. Sorry. So that is a total. So 29 plus 31 is 60.
I am getting low.
Okay.
That's all
Um,
you need to know. I'm getting very low.
Scorn, you hear again, confirming your movements. I knew you'd be strong.
Does Score just kill the party? And we
'Kay.
all reload characters?
TPK.
It is now. Dirt's
And
not
do
in this.
TPK if Scorn is still alive at the end?
Sereth is
we
up.
missed.
Scorn just starts rampaging across.
So
the front.
Sereth, you hear a scream, a Sam scream. What do you scream? Anything, Sam? Or you just scream?
Yeah, I scream out Scorn. What the hell are you doing?
Okay, so you're all jostled awake. You look up. You're not in a tent. You look up and see Scorn has stabbed Arthas twice. I'd imagine
I see
Arthas, you'd
dirt
say
oozing
something in
blood.
response, right?
Well, so do I get a free action?
No, absolutely not. You're an
You
initiative.
don't get an action.
You can say something. Yeah, you could say something.
You can
That's
say
what I
something.
meant. That's what I meant.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
say something.
So I want to yell out and be like, guys, Scorn is definitely possessed. Like just quick, Scorn is possessed. Scorn is
You're
possessed.
very
Let's go.
calm. After
I know
taking
I
60 damage.
can't yell out a lot, so I just yell, Scorn is possessed.
Guys, I just want to say.
Okay.
I am
Taking 60
straight up
damage.
not having a good time. But that's what I yell out. Just short, simple. Scorn
All
is
right, so you
possessed.
get all that information as you are abruptly woken up. What do you do?
Alrighty. I assume that Lugo is like sleeping next to me, so I'm gonna hop on him.
Oh, sure.
And
Is that a bonus action, or what?
that is 5 feet of my movement.
That's broken. Okay.
Well, I have to get to the 3rd level of Cavalier for it, so I can get to
I think that seems proportional, right? Maybe.
here. Is that right?
And I'll give you
Yeah.
control of this guy.
We haven't healed or anything, right?
Nope.
Nope.
You have not completed a rest.
It's just
That's
still
why
been
I
the
said
first.
I am very low.
Sorry, just
Yeah.
for perspective, none of these crates are here. This bed isn't here. It's just the
Right,
logs.
It's just the logs and the fire.
Correct. Yes. All right. So
Alrighty.
you are there.
then I will cast Compel Duel on him.
Okay.
Nice.
And I say,
Scorn, remember your sword's
shout at
abilities
him.
here.
I shout at
Yeah.
him, and I
No,
say,
it's
"Look
not
at
the sword,
me!"
Actually, it's the ring.
Sorry, the ring. Correct.
Damn.
That passes.
Okay, so you feel this energy, this magical energy take hold of your mind, and for a second, your gaze meets Sereth's, and you see red, Sereth, in his eyes as he's raged. Sword is
Nerves
soaking with
falling
blood, multicolored blood at this point, and he makes the nastiest face at you, Sereth. But Scorn, you manage to shake it off, return your gaze to Arthas to finish the job.
Damn, dude, that's a nasty gaze.
You have an action.
Oh, I do have an action. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my whole shit. Let's see. I will use. It's probably not gonna work, but I will use Nature's Wrath.
Okay, dexterity save.
So, I'm
Or
gonna have a
strength,
bunch of-
Scorn.
It's
Or
strength.
strength, yeah. I'm just gonna have like a bunch of vines come up around them.
Nice. Good 4.
Okay.
Let's go!
All right, so
Solid.
does it affect?
So he
does
is
it
restrained.
within 10 feet? Are you within 10 feet? He's not within 10 feet.
Rip. Do you have any movement left?
Well, I'll say for your
I didn't see-
action,
I
you
didn't see that within 10 feet of
you wouldn't have cast that with your action or used that, so you can still have an action in movement, unless you don't have movement.
Man, I used up all my movement, but that sucks. All right, then I'll just use my rest of my movement to get up to him.
Okay, so you charge forward with Lugo, boom, boom, stomping on the hardened dirt. Scorn doesn't seem to even look at your direction. It is Sam's turn.
Yo, that sucks.
I got an idea. I don't
Banish.
know if it's work, but I have an idea.
Does it start with B and end with anishment?
No, it does not actually.
I'm gonna use
For once, that is not
wholeness
my
of body
catch-all.
Wholeness of body. Heal.
to give myself 30 hit points if this is gonna be a thing.
Hitch-
And then I'm just going to like circle around him. I'm gonna go like over to here.
Well, that wasn't 30.
I have 55, so it was close enough.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know if you were gonna move from that spot. So yeah, then it doesn't matter.
No. I'm moving to there because that was my action, so I can't really.
Yeah. Understand.
I'm just gonna yell out again. I'll be like, "Scored! What the hell are you doing? Snap out of it!"
Okay. It is Arthas's turn.
All right, so after being stabbed, I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck, bro?"
So you use half your movement to get up, right, from prone.
Yeah. And I
Oh,
turn
Sareth, you
around.
would have too, but it doesn't matter because you used the dash, so you're fine.
And then I'm going to use
I'm good right now.
telekinesis, and I am going to attempt to move. Judging from what's happened, I can tell the sword is possessing him because I've never seen him act like this without it in its hand. So I'm gonna attempt to pull the sword from his hand.
Well, either way, the sword is what's damaging him.
Yeah.
So with the
let me-
object, it's their strength check against my charisma because that's my spellcasting ability.
Okay. Is
So
it?
it's a
It's a
strength
check.
versus charisma.
Strength save or strength check?
Strength check. Strength check.
Strength check, and then Ben, you do a charisma check.
I do a charisma check.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Well, you have a +5 to charisma, I think.
I have a +9. Or
Well,
sorry, no, that was saving.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. No.
I was gonna say.
Oh, what a cheese!
Okay.
Almost
Yeah.
the 19.
So, Scorn, you feel the sword leave your grip momentarily, and the voice shouts in your head, "No!" And an extra bit of strength fills your muscles as you grip it tightly. Arthas is trying to move it, this energy glowing around it, but you are able to keep it in your grasp.
All right, and then I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points.
Okay?
I have 6 left, so now I'm down to 4, and I'm gonna try to do it again.
Sure. So you're using hasten spell or whatever?
Quicken spell.
No, this is a 5th level spell. I guess
When it just says when
Well,
you
hold
cast
on,
a
'cause
spell that has a
the rule
It's
that
the spellcasting rules.
yeah, you cannot do that. It has to be 2nd level or lower. That was our rule.
Oh, it was? I don't
Yes.
even remember that.
No, that's been a
Um,
long-standing
You
rule for a
wanna
while.
cast 2 spells.
Normally you can't, but I changed that rule because it's stupid to 2nd level or lower
Okay.
because it
So
destroys
then-
wizards. So
Yeah,
Wizards
fair
need a
enough.
buff. They're pretty bad.
well, they're good. Just the action
I know, I'm
economy is
joking.
low.
They have horrible action economy.
So then I
Easily
am gonna
worst.
use my bonus action, and I will Misty Step
Where
30
you,
feet,
okay, choose where you want to go.
and I will go this side of the fire.
By the way, Sareth, how long does light last? The cantrip.
1 hour.
Okay, I'd say the light cantrip is gone at this point, but the campfire is there.
I had it like down at the bottom here anyway.
Okay, but definitely
That's, like,
the
the entrance of the camera.
the fire is definitely there, so that's fine. All right, so Scorn, you watch as Arthas evaporates into mist out of your reach, angered. It is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn already. All right.
Make a
well,
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, because Dirt's dead.
+4 here. Okay.
Did Dan go?
There it is. Yeah, I
Did you go before? Oh, okay.
Well, it wouldn't be. Just to clarify, I probably wouldn't have +4, right? Because Sareth wouldn't choose me.
You wouldn't
No,
have +4.
you're not friendly to me right now.
No.
Yeah. So
Understand.
I wouldn't,
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't get +4.
Good to know. It doesn't matter. So, Sareth, you watch, and all of you who can see his face, so it's a very crazy scene. He's lit from the front by this fire. The rest is shadow. Half of his face, you see his eyes dart open. Scorn, you were laying down, peacefully sleeping, and now you're here, gripping a sword intently, with blood on it. Sareth is wielding her weapon at your direction. You're confused. We can drop the combat and pick up from there.
Is this free actions?
What just happened?
Yeah, Scorn isn't going to attack you, I would imagine so.
All right, so I'm gonna go up
That
to
we know
Scorn.
of.
What's going
and
on?
I'm gonna go Scorn. Do you
Scorn,
have any
what the
idea what just
fuck?
happened?
No, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, I just said, do you trust me?
I'm gonna go over to Dirt.
Of course I trust you, Arthas.
I put my hand on him, and I'm going to attempt to cast Greater Restoration.
Nothing happens.
Including
many-
the
how-
target's attunement to a cursed magic item.
This operates a little differently, you gather, because it didn't work. Okay, he's not attuned. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. He's no longer attuned to it.
Okay, I'll take that. I go, listen, Scorn, that
Yes.
sword in your hands.
I'm gonna check on Dirt because I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
if he's
I-
actually.
Make a
I'm gonna
medicine.
go check
You have
on
no
him
way.
in a second.
Well, Dirt. No one knows that Dirt is
Oh, yeah,
dead
no one knows
besides
what
Sam.
happened, so that's true. So I go up to Scorn and I go, listen, Scorn, you gotta trust us. If you are a friend of ours, you gotta trust us. That
I trust
sword
you,
you
of course.
have, I can sense it is possessed. You need to drop it. I mean, on the ground, don't touch it.
I'm gonna say I don't know if you know it's possessed. Okay, it's definitely suspicious because where we last left off,
So it's not possessed, but there is something in that sword that is evil.
you don't
That
necessarily
I
know
would
if
be
it's the
able to
sword. I don't think so because last time we talked about it, it was Scorn was having fits of post-traumatic stress.
Yeah. So
That's
I'm
a
gonna say
leap, man.
Scorn-
You have
For
never
my
seen anything
character-
like that.
had-
You wouldn't
My
know, Ben.
character,
Trust
I
me.
have never seen him attack the party until he wielded this sword.
That's true, but also that's after Farnfoss, right?
There's been a lot in between. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell him, Scorn. We know what happens now. I told you if you attack us, if this happens again, you don't get to carry weapons. So
That's fair.
put your stuff in the bag. Give it to me.
I'll take my great axe and put it in the bag. I'll take the javelins and put them in the bag.
And the sword.
She does not want to let the sword go.
I don't give a shit if you don't want the sword go.
My
Give me the
medicine.
sword.
My medicine's 17.
I mean, it's within a minute, but he is definitely dead.
I go, guys. Scorn killed Dirt.
While I'm still concentrating, do I get another chance to try and move the sword from his hand? Because he's not letting go of it?
I
Or
want
did that drop when
No,
he
that-
got
no,
caught?
that
This,
fails.
I'm rushing to Dirt. I don't care.
I can try again.
Yeah.
Can you? You can use your
Yeah,
action
there's no
to-
limits on it.
You can use your action to attempt to maintain.
Yeah, it's just that you use an action every turn
Yeah.
All right.
because he's maintaining
All right.
teleportation.
I'm not gonna let you spam it until it works. So do it once more.
So I'm
You
rolling.
just
a
spam it every
strength
6 seconds.
Yeah.
No, that's-
every 6 seconds.
So sensing that it failed, and knowing before that I needed to really, knowing that I tried before and it didn't work, I'm gonna try and kind of psych myself up a bit and be like, listen, you do magic, this is your thing, and I am going to give myself my last point of bardic.
I thought you gave it to Scorn.
I have two left, so I give one to Score and I have one left.
Am I mishearing that? I thought you said the last one. I may have misheard it.
I didn't hear
No.
it. I don't know.
I had
I
two
don't know.
left.
Okay.
I have one on my sheet. I have
Are
one on
you
my
giving
sheet.
the +4 to Scorn, Connor?
No, because he's not friendly right now.
Okay. Just wanted to
This
ask.
man was just attacking
So
us.
yeah, so I'm kind of mentally psyching myself up, going, I saw what happened after everything. I'm like, he's not gonna willingly give
Okay,
us a sword.
so
I
you
need
can
to
have the
try and
inspiration,
do
sure.
this.
So make your your
All right, so I
charisma.
have no more bardic inspiration left.
Sure.
So it's a
Charisma.
charisma. Fuck. Either way, it's not gonna pass.
Nope.
No.
The sword does
Alright.
not move from his grip. It is
So I
no
give up
longer
on that?
it's sheathed, but he has the sheath in his hand with the sword.
So I give up on that, and I immediately go over to Dirt. And we can sense that he's dead.
I know he's dead. I got a 17.
So I
medicine back.
immediately
No
this
pulse,
is more RP than anything else, Jared. I immediately want to kind of go into a meditative stance and start attuning to the Raven Queen to
Roll a
try and-
D100.
I'm just to tell you what I want to do. I want to try and help escort Dirt through the afterlife.
Of course. Roll a D100.
It's immediately sit down, eyes shut.
Okay. So you watch
I
as
wanna
Arthas falls.
Pull the
Yeah, go
diamond
ahead.
out. And
Okay.
look to Sam, Arthas, and Scorn. You can bring him back.
How long do we have?
Not long.
Yeah, not long.
Time's going down.
Well,
Arthas,
either way,
you're
if
the
I have it, we have if you
death
give it to
expert.
me, if you give it to me, we have. The fuck is it? We have 1
Thank
hour.
you for yours. Okay, no.
Well, no, that's different. That's a remember.
That-
That's like a
That's
ritual
Revivify.
thing,
That's
isn't it?
different.
No, Raise Dead is 1 hour.
Well, yeah, that would fall under the ritual that you would have to do that I sent out a while ago. The only one that doesn't require it is the one that's within a minute, I think. Is that right, Sarah?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying mine would require ritual, but it gives us we have 10 days on Raise Dead.
Yes. You would have to commit do the ritual though, for sure.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm. So
Yeah.
I say it's it's up to the group. I say listen, we can do it now. I'm okay with that. I can try and commune with my deity to see what happens. We do have a spell where we have 10 days to bring him back as well.
Yeah, we went through so much to get him. I'm not gonna lose him now. And I drop to my knees, and
I'm with you.
I take the diamond, and I kind of like trace the pattern of the helm of hand of the hand of helm,
Oh, my
and then the helm of hand, and then I slam the diamond down on his chest, and it just like turns to like dust, or just like it's like vaporizes, and it comes like a flash of light.
This
I cast Revivify.
this light emanates through the entire campsite, blinding
Yo,
you
good thing
temporarily.
You got that spell slot back.
And in
Yeah.
the
Yeah, yo.
as
Oh my
as
God.
as the light fades, you hear the intake of air, the gasp of Dirt, who is badly wounded with 3 really bad stab wounds. His eyes kind of slowly
Arthas.
blink open. He
Heal
is
Dirt.
I start using lay on hands.
Oh no! I'm gonna immediately use
20.
Twin Heal. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
use
mean-
Twin Heal.
We're gonna probably. I'm just gonna use lay of hands because.
Well, because
I'm
I
gonna
need
use
to heal
spell slot.
anyway, and I need.
You're gonna
Okay.
overheal Dirt by like 60 HP.
Yeah, I'll give him a bunch of overheal, but fine, you can do lay on hands. If we're gonna rest tonight, I think I'm not gonna use any spells.
so Scorn.
All
You
right.
just
Yeah, so I'll use 15 points.
okay. So he's back to health. Oh,
I'll
if
just use a.
Sarah, make me a medicine check. You make me that.
Medicine check.
I'm gonna
Blam!
use two. I'm gonna use 2 hit die, Jared.
Okay. For
Score,
what? This
I'm
isn't a
gonna
short
do-
rest, Ben. You can't use that.
Oh, it hasn't even been a short rest.
No, it's been
No.
like 30 seconds. With that medicine
Oh,
check, Connor, with that medicine check, Scorn has less than 10 HP. Max.
You mean Dirt?
Dirt, thank you.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jared's got less than. That's gonna tell less than 50. Shit.
Scorn, I'm gonna need you to back away from Dirt, and again,
I'm gonna turn around and.
Wait, hold
We're
on.
gonna
push him in the
need-
chest.
Before this happens, are you giving? Are you going to give 10? I guess
Yeah,
it
I gave
doesn't.
10.
Okay, it doesn't matter in this case, but for future reference. All right, so he's back to full health.
All right,
Still
I'm
hurt.
backing
though.
away, but I'm not letting go of my sword.
we're gonna need the sword, Scorn. You can't be trusted with. I saw you get up, stare at the sword, and then start stabbing both Dirt and Arthas.
Yes. So Scorn,
And
how
I'm
do
gonna.
how do you feel? I mean, you literally have been told you've just killed Dirt, and
I
you
feel
almost killed Arthas.
horrible. So that's the
Yes.
thing. I'm so I internally I feel terrible, right? But
Mhm,
like I think
absolutely.
because of this effect, I like cannot physically part with this sword.
Yep.
So I obviously feel like shit. I'm probably sobbing.
You can see Scorn is visibly like crying as he's clutching the sword close to his chest.
Scorn, I don't want to fight
go-
you,
Yeah.
but I will
Scorn.
fight you to disarm you right now.
I just try to
I'm gonna-
like level. I'm gonna try and level with him, and I'm gonna like kind of get down to Scorn's level as I see him like sobbing over this sword, and I'm gonna kneel down next to him and just be like, Scorn, look at yourself. This is not the Scorn that we know. You're here. You've dropped everything, yet you're clutching onto the sword. We can tell that you show remorse. We can tell that you're upset that you killed Dirt, and luckily we were able to bring him back to life. But everyone here, Sam saw you stab him. You stabbed me. I was a part of it.
I
Stab
saw
me
that.
more too.
Sareth ran up and tried to stop you, and you ignored him to continue attacking me.
Her.
Something is not
Wow.
wrong, and you need
Almost
to
tuned
drop
her
all
gender.
of your weapons. If you are a member of this party, you promised Sareth if this happened again, you would drop your weapons. So I am begging you to please drop your weapons.
am I able to, because I am no longer attuned, and because I just killed my friend, supposedly, and because of all of this, am I able to make any kind of check to break out of this?
Make it with disadvantage.
Okay, Constitution?
Yep, and you don't have the +4.
Okay, yeah,
You
that's
do
fair.
not have the +4.
Yeah,
There's no way you
plus
have
4
the
for you.
I will turn this car around. Yeah, so you managed to, for a brief moment, and, actually, Arthas, make me a perception check, or insight, sorry, because you led the charge here. For a brief moment, you are able to find clarity in an otherwise foggy mind, which you've had the past, well, couple of days. And in that moment, you find your grip lighten a little bit, loosen. And Arthas instinctually, with that insight, notices this change and will reach for the sword. I want Arthas to make a dexterity.
I don't want to reach for the sword.
Oh, you don't? I
I'll
thought
I'll reach for the sword.
No, I just wanted him to drop it.
He's
I
not
don't
dropping it.
trust what-
I want to yank it from him. I want to do an
Oh,
athletics
I
check.
thought
to
he was
rip that
dropping
shit
it
out
on
of
the
his hand.
ground. Wait, no. I thought
Arthas would
Jared
have
said
the
he was
reaction
dropping
here.
it on the ground, and I was gonna pick it up.
So
No. So what did you want me to do?
make me a dexterity check to see if you
Okay, just a
can.
regular dexterity check.
Yes.
Does the +4 apply here in any way?
No,
Oh,
No, it's not a saving throw.
Ugh.
You go to reach for it, and Scorn, you grab it and pull back, but Scorn's grip is just tight enough to where he doesn't let it go.
So
I'm gonna-
I
I'm
turn
gonna yank
to
that shit out of his
Sheriff
hand.
and Sam, and I go, "Listen, guys. You know, I'm not strong. This is up to you guys. I'm gonna tend to dirt and hang back, and you know, we need to try and work together to get him to drop this weapon."
He needs to be
Lord.
disarmed.
All right, Scorn, make a strength check against Sareth's.
Strength check.
Strength off.
Let's go. Oh, thank
finally.
Christ.
Sareth, filled with rage that Dirt
No
was
longer
killed,
my friend.
Arthas was killed, almost killed rather.
Give
The-
me that fucking
Waking up
sword.
from a great slumber, you snatch the sword right out of his hands, and
Grab
watch.
that
Yeah,
shit.
we need to make a
I
Constitution
Spartan
Yeah, you-
kick it out. I Spartan kick you.
no Constitution saving throw right now, but
Yeah.
the sword is in your hands, Sareth. Scorn, you
Put that
feel
shit in the bag.
for a moment clarity,
Oh,
and you now have a point of exhaustion.
okay.
You're
How do I
no
mark
longer
that down?
you're no longer raged. So
Oh.
1 point. I don't know how you would mark that, but exhaustion.
Oh,
I think
keep it in
that you
mind.
can.
Oh, definitely
For
write it.
Experience points. I'll put 1 point exhaustion.
So you have disadvantage on all ability checks
That's
Until-
probably for the best.
until a long rest. Scorn, you fall to your knees, weeping, sobbing, ashamed of what you've done, ashamed what the Wild Mother may think of you, just
Am
ashamed
I
of.
able
Go ahead.
to like communicate what was going on? Like, am I aware that I was like possessed
I'm
and stuff?
You
comforting Dirt in
you
this
have
moment.
no idea what happened to you.
Am I at
Tony.
least able to like?
I walk up to Scorn and I take my dagger that's sticking out of his back.
Am I aware that like I wasn't myself? Like for the full
No.
like, 2 days or whatever that I had.
So what happens is actually the moments in which you are controlled are completely vacant from your memory. Other than that, you just went on as Scorn.
Guys, I don't know what is wrong with me. I can tell you now that I feel a little bit better, but I don't know.
So, let me ask you this, Jared. The fact that he readily gave up all of his other weapons besides this sword, and both times he attacked party members have been with this sword. Are those enough for us to start to be suspicious of this
Absolutely
sword?
suspicious of the sword, but not enough to be like, okay, this is cursed, it's this, it's that. Further examination may glean more information.
Okay.
But absolutely, you are suspicious of what just happened is probably the part that makes you most suspicious. The fact that
I
it
wanna,
needed to
like-
be snatched out of his hand is definitely
Oh, yeah, there's
Concerning.
exhaustion.
I want to take the sword
Oh, look, and it even
And-
tells you what each exhaustion level
Yeah,
does.
no,
That's
it's really cool. Then I want to take the sword, put it on the ground in front of Arthas,
Mm-hmm.
and tell him, "Look at this. Like, I don't know about it.
The sword is sheathed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scored, is there anything that you can tell us about what's been going on with you? We want to figure out what's happening here.
No, all I
You
know.
don't seem to be acting like yourself.
I know. I don't have any recollection of the incidents that you guys are telling me about. For obviously, I believe you, right?
What about your magic ring? You remember
It's-
everything?
I don't. It doesn't seem to be helping.
Well, so to be clear, you remember things you've done. You just don't remember what happens when you're controlled by it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying there are moments where I don't remember, and the
Right.
ring does not bring those back.
So you were saying when you've been holding this sword, you know, the one in front of me here that's sheathed, you don't remember what you did when it was in your
No,
hands?
he's wielded it before and was completely fine. He's attacked multiple times with it.
Yeah, I'm saying there are brief moments of outbursts that you guys later tell me about. It's happened twice with Sereth at the gate and just now. But every other moment with the sword has been fine. I have moments of lapses in my memory, and the ring does not help, and I don't know what I'm doing. And clearly, I am some sort of rampaging monster in those moments.
Interesting.
Sereth,
I mean,
how did you feel?
I felt fine. I don't know what's going on.
Felt
I
kind of
just, I don't know if it's like just that you're freaking out and you've just somehow just like mentally latched on to this sword
Can I approach Dirt?
and you don't want to.
Oh,
No,
will
don't
Arthas
go
let
near
you?
dirt.
Would they let you?
Well,
I don't know.
Don't go near
No,
dirt.
no, he's not
No.
allowed.
Okay,
near
all right.
We don't know if this shit's over.
Arthas,
Yeah.
please tell Dirt that I'm so sorry.
I really think it's best if you leave him alone.
Okay, that's fair. Tell me what you guys want me to do. I'll do anything.
Well, do you have any other weapons on you at all?
I believe I gave Sereth everything.
Yeah, we have all of his weapons.
Anything, I'll leave my whole bag with you guys. I will sleep just in my clothes. That's it.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to need 2 people to do watch at night now because, in addition to things in the night, someone's going to have to watch you.
2 people. Well, I mean, I could just
Yeah,
sleep
one
far away.
person to watch. Oh, I mean, we could tie him up. I have rope.
That's fine with me,
Yeah, let's tie him up.
as long as
Alright,
you
I'm
untie me in the
gonna-
morning.
I will give you my word.
you.
We will untie you in the morning.
Okay, I'll put on my wrist.
I will take my. I have 10 hempen rope. I don't know how long. I guess it's just 10 feet. And then I'm
I
gonna
have some rope too.
tie his hands. I also have my massive belt rope,
Why
but
is
I'm
this
gonna
not
tie up
playing?
your hands with the rope.
Is this bot like dead?
I want to like try to break out of them, and like until the point where I like really can't. So you make sure that they're really tight.
Go ahead and make me a. If you're trying to do like binds, go ahead and make me a dexterity check, with advantage because he's gonna let you do it. So not too
A
major.
nice +1.
There you go.
Oh,
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Yeah, they're tight as hell, scoring almost cutting off
Take
your circulation.
crazy.
She looses it a little bit, but they are bound very, very tightly, like quadruple knotted, special knot. It's a good job.
Scorin, I want to believe you that this is just like blackouts, so I will. But this can't keep happening.
I will do my best, and you can be the judge of when I deserve my weapons back.
Where is the sword currently, and what are you doing with it?
I laid it on the ground in front of Arthas.
Okay, Arthas, what are you doing? Are you doing anything with this sword?
Can I attempt to do just kind of inspect it, whether it's an Arcana check or a religion check or not identify? I'm not trying to identify. I just want to see if there's
Okay.
any type of properties coming.
Are
from
you so? Be specific in what you're doing. Are you picking it up? Are you unsheathing it? Are you looking at it with the sheath on? Are you holding it? Or are you just leaving it?
I am leaving. I am taking it. Am I still technically no, I'm not concentrating on telekinesis anymore.
I would assume you
Um,
dropped it. Yeah.
I am going to pull the sword out of the sheath, but the way I'm gonna do it, hold on, this got really loud. And
Is with mage hand.
yeah. Hold on, I gotta turn this.
Yeah, you mage hand it. There you go.
Honestly, yeah. do
That's
that.
actually no. That's actually what I was gonna do.
Do you have mage hand? I
don't know.
was just saying that to
I
be
don't know.
stupid.
I thought I did.
I don't think you do.
I do.
You do?
I do. Yeah. So
One
Nice.
sec. Go ahead. Continue.
So I'm gonna use the mage hand part to actually pull on the hilt, but I'm gonna use my hand to hold the sheath so it can pull out the sword.
Do you ever use your mage hand to pretend like someone else is jerking you off? Or...
Call
Okay.
Call the stranger.
So what are you doing? So you watch
So I'm
as
pulling
this.
it out
Yep.
and then laying it on the ground, and then I want to kind of hold my hands above it, just to see if I can feel like any type of presence coming off of the sword.
Okay.
I have one question. Sorry, clarification of a question from earlier.
Mhm.
What I was asking about when I was like, do I have any like recollection? Is I like do I remember like the voice talking to me or like the dreams or anything like that?
So the way I would say it is for you, especially coming out of it, it's like a dream that you cannot put into words, or like it's so like ephemeral
okay.
and like wispy that you cannot cohesively string it together.
But he can say that it was affecting him, right?
He felt. Well, all he can say is he feels like a moment of clarity that he hadn't felt in the last couple of days, basically since you
Yeah.
left Farnfoss.
I feel like a weight is off my shoulders.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Arthas. You have the +4 as well from Sereth.
Wow! You cannot make this up.
Arthas.
Start throwing out
Four,
other
though.
things now.
That is insane. You cannot make this up.
So,
I deserve
Arthas,
it. I deserve it.
Arthas, you unsheath the sword
Arthas
with your
stabbed
mage.
third.
You all watch. Jesus. You
I
all.
stabbed myself.
You all watch as this hand comes. This very translucent hand, kind of airy.
Wait!
Wait, what?
I haven't used this since my last rest.
What?
You fail a
If you
saving
fail a
throw.
saving throw,
I mean,
we're
will I
Roll a
will that
2d4.
matter? You roll a nat one.
You
to
nat
make it
one.
matter.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
For this. Let me make sure that's correct, because I know if you get a natural 20 on checks.
I would say like nat one, like with bonuses, would always fail, but I don't know like if he uses something to add to it, if that would change it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
That's
even
probably
if
up
you
to-
have like
yeah.
a plus, if you have like a plus 40, I'd say
As
if you get that
usual,
one, then
our
it's fair.
party is going into uncharted D&D territory.
Yeah.
Dude, you missed. No,
It
you
says-
missed last session. We had to look up like 6
Yes.
things last game.
Yep. So there's no such thing as an automatic fail. But if
We've
you
been doing like that, so I guess it's your decision.
Yeah, it's whatever you decide.
Yeah. Up to you, Jared.
I would say, I was saying before, is like I think that if he like uses
No,
something to like
actually
add
no,
to it,
this is definitely in the rule book. I actually have it right here. The roll,
Oh,
the
shit.
one rolled on a saving throw is good if the modifiers added to it are greater than the DC.
So
Oh, so
basically,
my
you
so
treat
I'm
it as a
getting-
0.
so nat one isn't an auto fail.
Correct.
Wow,
No,
it
it's
looks
not
like
an
I'm
auto
laughing
fail.
hysterically right now.
It's an auto fail
Oh my
on.
god, look at that 20 shot.
I'm not laughing. That's from a while ago.
Damn it, I was just about to. I was just
What?
about to
What
try
happened?
and get that.
Oh,
It froze with Tony like.
oh, damn! I
He
missed it.
kinda, yeah, he was like,
Hold on a second.
oh, did
you
you
get it?
get it?
Oh, hold on, I'm in the wrong chat. Let me put it in the right chat.
Yay! Let's go.
The only time it's an automatic fail is on a death save.
I love it.
Okay, so.
And
can
it says an attack as well. So if you get a natural 1 and you still hit armor class, that's a fail. I guess saving throws and checks are different. So
Alright,
that's
so then I
what's
guess
the plan?
you
You
have
can roll your
13
2d4.
right now.
yeah. You can roll your 2d4.
So I have a what right now? Currently.
You have a
And you have
13
a-
right now.
Okay.
13, yeah.
That's a pretty good one, Dan.
18.
Let me make sure the
I mean,
sheet-
that's decently high, even if it doesn't meet. Like, you got
Oop.
pretty high off in that
yeah.
one.
All right,
From
so-
one, yeah.
Arthas, first of all of you watch as the sword comes out of the sheath by this hand, and as Arthas kind of steps forward with the hand dissipating, kind of inspecting the blade, you see for a second he kind of bends down to reach for it, and as you're about midway down, you kind of like snap out of it, kind of wave your head, stand back up, and that last couple of seconds felt really weird. It's like a passage of time has just gone missing from your memory. All of you do notice this. He kind of does go down, but you don't necessarily think it's anything out of the ordinary, unless you want to roll insight. I'll allow that.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I'll roll an insight.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Yeah. We'll all roll insight with advantage. Yo, how's that not a 19? Fuck you.
So, okay. So Scorn definitely, and Sam, you kind of catch. You definitely see Scorn. You see as he reaches down for the sword. There's a moment where he looks
Oh, I
intent.
actually would have disadvantage. My bad, because I have the.
You're
point of
exhausted,
exhaustion.
correct? So 15. Okay, never mind. Still, you're a little bit higher. So anyway, bottom line is you do see there's a moment where he wants to go for the sword, but he stops, and there, at least some part of the movement down looked like it was not, at least him doing it willingly, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'll point that out. Arthas,
Yes.
what did you? Are
Sam, you
okay?
noticed too.
You just sort of motioned for the sword, but stopped yourself.
What happened? I was looking at
No,
Scorn.
all I know is I was reaching down for the sword, and now all of a sudden I'm just kind of here.
Did you lose memory?
Yeah, like I don't know. Just I started reaching for the sword, and then I'm just like up.
This sword is this like a
Maybe
memory
I should
wiping
hold on to
sword?
this.
Who knows?
Maybe
Maybe I
this is
should
like
hold on to
some
this.
magic memory wiping sword. I'm not smart in the ways of science, but
There's no such thing as science, it's magic.
So what's the plan?
That was a Monty Python quote.
Yes, sir. I
Um,
think you might want to hold on to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the sword and put it in my bag.
All right. Well, how do you grab the sword? What are you doing?
How is it right now? Is it
It's unsheathed
drawn?
and on the floor.
Alright, I'm gonna sheath it and put it in my bag.
Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw as you grab the sword before you sheath it
Alright.
It fails.
with your +4.
Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Strong-willed, the Holy Spirit of Helm strong within you. Way different than
Pure
your older
body.
days. You don't even really feel anything. You just pick up the fucking sword and put it in the way. Everyone kind of looks at you like ready almost to attack you just in case. You just pick it up like it's a sword and sheath it and put it in your bag.
And then I'm gonna turn back to Scorn and I'm gonna turn him around and we're gonna walk over to this log and we're both gonna sit down.
Dirt is
I'm gonna plop him down, then I'm sitting next to him.
okay. Dirt is
I'm still-
asking for help. he's winded.
I'm immediately going
hurting.
over and seeing whatever I can to do to.
Dirt's
to
not
help him.
hurt at all. He's at full health. He died, but he's back to normal.
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't even know
say,
you died.
yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah, but
despite being at
it's
full
mental
health,
damage.
mental and there's still physical ailments. I'll say, you know, he needs to rest a little bit. He's a goblin. He was kidnapped. Now he was killed while sleeping.
He was banished. Get
This is his first time on the surface. Like, he was banished. Like, this guy has problems. So
This guy's like,
Arthas,
fuck, I want to go back underground.
yeah, Arthas will take him. What are you doing, Sam?
I guess I still have to keep watch, right?
Well,
Me
people
and-
people
me
aren't
and-
sleeping
me
yet.
and
Doesn't seem
Dirt
like.
Definitely need to sleep.
Okay. So
So
you will.
Dirt's gonna kind of. I'm gonna have Dirt kind of like set up shop next to me, and we're both gonna.
I'm gonna say, all right. I'm gonna go back and keep watch. I'm gonna keep an eye on Score and make sure things stay
All right.
kosher.
So Arthas, while you're with Dirt, as you bed down, Dirt will look at you, and he'll say, kind of confused, still like holding his side where he was stabbed 3 times. He'll say, "Friends don't hurt friends."
Oh, friends don't pay friends.
I go, Dirt. You're right. Friends don't hurt friends. Friends complicated.
He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you, kind of rolls over, grunts.
I kind of pop him down, like I kind of motion for him to relax, and I'm like, you know, Scorn. I go, Dirt. You know, I'm right here next to you. You're
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
You feel
And
like
I give him like a big brother, kind of like, almost looking out for my son. Kind
yeah,
of thing.
no, he definitely is more open to you now, having died in. He feels safer next to you.
He came back in your arms.
Yes. Very traumatic experience for Dirt. You may have to talk through some things with him. So Sareth and Dirt, what are you doing? Not Dirt. Fuck, I'm doing it too. Scorn.
John, you're like the mom, and we're all your kids.
Exactly.
Like,
I am really. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna be sitting down next to him, saying, "Scorn, I don't know what's going on with you, but I know what it's like to not be in control of your body, and it's
That is
really
true.
a terrible, terrible feeling. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I can to help get you back to normal, and we're gonna get through it. Because I
Thank
had
you.
people that didn't give up on me, and that's how I got to how I am now. So I'm not gonna give up on you.
Do you mind if I ask what it was like? I mean, do you remember anything from when you were taken over?
I remember everything, and it's haunting to remember everything. So sometimes it's better to not know what you've done.
Yeah, I'm glad that I don't. But at the same time, I wish that I did, so that I could. I don't know. I want to know the extent of what's going on with me, but I hear you. I feel like it would be terrible at the same time.
You know what you did because he told you
Yeah.
what you did, but you don't want to have to
I don't want to have to
see it
experience.
over again and again.
It's true.
So
Well, I have a lot of atonement to do, and I'm gonna make this up to you guys.
hey man, I feel like I still pay for the actions that I've done. So it's something that we all do.
Well, thank you so much for your help and for not giving up on me. It's really appreciated. You guys are a family, 100% to me. And
You never give up on people.
I would act the same to you. If that ever happens to you again, I will not give up on you.
I appreciate that. Then kind of just like sit there and just look into the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Sleeping.
you guys eventually go to sleep, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where would you like to sleep? So you can kind of move to where you'd like to be sleeping.
I'm staying where I am.
Okay, got it.
I'll sleep. If Sareth wants me next to her, that's fine. But I'll sleep as far from Dirt and Arthas as possible.
Okay. Sam, as the next hour draws on, another hour, you start to feel a very familiar feeling.
Oh fuck! Are we being watched again?
Hasn't been felt before since you've left the Minced Barrel, but it seems like it's stronger.
Oh no. Is it the same feeling that I feel like I'm being watched again?
It's a little bit more. It's the same feeling, but it's a little bit more potent, if that makes sense. It's a little stronger.
Does its potency give me any clues into what it might be?
No, it's like one of those things where you just feel like everywhere you go and look, these eyes are on you, set of eyes. It's like this ever-present feeling of just being observed.
I don't like this. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna start getting super paranoid. I'm gonna heighten my awareness and try to be hyper vigilant.
I'll let you spend a key point to get advantage on your next perception roll.
I do have one key point remaining.
Would you like to use it for that reason?
Yeah, I'll use it for that reason.
Okay, so you take a moment to meditate and connect with the nature around you atop this tree in a familiar environment. Or I guess unfamiliar, but familiar on a tree at least. The last hour of your watch starts to take hold. Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Thanks.
Okay. Nothing around you seems in an imminent threat. It is well into the evening. You're now approaching probably 1:32 in the morning. Crickets are out and about for sure. Occasionally you'll hear the scurry of animals. And the feeling of being watched is still there. It's like burning eyes, all watching every move you make.
I'm like super paranoid. When the I'm like I'm focused on like my surroundings, trying to figure out
Yes.
like, if someone's watching me. That when the next person comes to relieve me for watch, I don't even notice that they're like approaching. I'm like, what?
So Sareth, you will get up after your 3 hours of rest and kind of alert Sam from beneath. What do you say? Below the tree.
I kind of just like hit the tree with like the bottom of my hand. It's like,
Sam,
Hey.
someone has just hit the tree, and you are being watched. You are sure you're being under attack, right? Like you are sure.
I turn.
Sam
and
lays an egg.
I turn and I get like in my I'm like in my ready like stance, about to like throw some hands.
You hear the voice of Sareth eventually as the next knocks on the tree trunk. And a feeling of calm emotions for the moment, a wave of just calm.
Relief.
Exactly. What do you say to Sareth before you head to bed?
I go, look, nothing, I didn't notice anything outright, except I'm still, I don't know if it's my own, like, PTSD or something. I can't shake this feeling that, and it's gotten, like, even more intense, that something's just, like, watching me. I don't know.
I think something's out there. Like,
I don't know.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I didn't. Nothing. Watch was quiet, but I can't help shake this feeling.
At least around the camp. I will.
Something. What was that?
At least around the camp, because you didn't roll with disadvantage.
Right. I mean, nothing in the direct vicinity of the camp that I could find, but I can't shake this feeling that I'm being watched by something. I don't know. Like I don't know. It's kind of freaking me out. Not gonna lie.
I don't know, man. It's been like a weird night, but I'll keep an eye out for things.
Yeah, if you
And I'm better at seeing things in the dark, so
if you get that feeling too, though, let me know. I want to make sure I'm not like going crazy over here.
right.
Okay. Sam, where are you heading to bed? And Sareth, where are you watching?
I want to move trees.
Okay. Easy enough.
Feel
You can.
I feel like
There's.
someone might notice me. Can I go to
This
this
is-
tree over here?
This one's a little smaller. That one doesn't have many leaves. This one would be similar to the one you're on. Up to you.
Actually, I
really.
want one with more leaves.
Yeah, that would be close to what you had.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with this one.
And Sareth, are you just sitting on the log?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on the log and then just like since Sam was saying he felt like he was pacing like every now and then, I'll just do like a little walk around the little camp.
Okay.
So I guess every like half hour to hour, I'll just do like a little walk around the camp.
Sure. So make me a
Like, on the
perception
edge of,
check.
like the campsite.
And then you can use this watch to do very minor tasks. So anything you'd like to do minor wise, read a book maybe, take a moment to meditate, whatever you'd like you can do. So just let me know.
Let's go.
Is there anything particular?
In particular, I guess I will. I guess like on my own, try and do some of the practicing, like the meditations and stuff that Sam has been teaching me.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
All right,
Just
so
rolling a PF.
with that roll, with that perception
He rolls
roll,
one F.
as you scan, nothing in the vicinity strikes you other than the general wildlife that would probably live in this area. No one on the trail, no distant smoke billowing up, no torchlight, and the feeling of being watched you don't feel at all. I think Sam just maybe tired and stressed.
I think he might just be a little freaked out about what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
A little on edge, maybe. I don't know.
Sam.
Yeah. He did just watch 2 of his friends get stabbed.
I will switch this up as well. Oh, well, that's in that chat, so everyone knows. Everyone knows I stopped the music. The fourth wall. How could
The
it be?
third wall's broken.
Okay. I believe this is the one I played before. Okay. Sam, as you fall asleep, it takes you a little while after the feeling of being watched is a little bit awkward to fall asleep to. But knowing that you're in the vicinity of your friends, Scorn is very safely secured away. The sword as well.
I would like this to be a very light sleep since I still feel like I'm being watched.
Okay. Whatever that means, sure.
Just like I'm not like I don't.
Okay, so Sam doesn't get a long rest. Got it.
Not as restful
Yeah.
because I'm on edge.
So you get a short rest, not a long rest. Got it.
Whatever.
I'm here
I
for
still get
sure.
2 points back.
But no key points.
That's not how that works.
No.
Wait, this is the wrong one. There's no combat. Sorry. I have to
Roll
get...
initiative.
Yeah. Scorn's back. Everybody.
It wasn't the sword. It was always
It
him.
was me.
It was him. It was always him.
I knew it.
He just played it off as the sword.
Okay. I have the music.
The long con.
Please don't stop the music.
Some Rihanna starts playing in the woods.
Sam, as you nod off to sleep, you too find yourself having vivid dreams of the starry mounts, of days long past, of training under the village elder. And after stirring awake for a second, still kind of sleeping, you stumble into a different kind of dream, a darker dream. You find yourself standing on a
No pain.
platform
Oh my
of
God.
pink and purple crystal, not unlike the one you saw on the sewers in Farnfoss.
You have me backwards.
Sorry. You see behind you this doorway closes, kind of like the television used to shut, like horizontal lines, light dissipating. And you see all around you are very weird nebula of bright lights, purple and pinks and blues. It's beautiful. Next to you is this tree that's less physically bound to the earth there and more floating, tethered by a few roots that hang loosely below it. You feel as you instinctually flap your wings, the force of gravity is less here, and you can kind of glide up and down gently. You see before you, sleeping, now awoken, a chained, gargantuan black dragon with massive wings and thorns on its body that run along its spine, a long webbed or a spiny tail. Its feet are positioned on these islands, these floating islands in a sea of nothing. Firmly in the ground, these chains, large chains, dug deep beneath the stone, anchoring this creature. You see, on one of its arms, this chain is broken, but the other 3 remain. It looks at you, instinctually. I didn't expect such a puny little bird. Let me look at you. He will lean in super close to you. You hear the chains pulled taut, metal, giant metal. These chains are bigger than you, these links. It leans forward, its hot breath on you. You can see its purple glowing eyes looking at you as it turns its head with one eye looking. It continues. Foolish you must be to intervene with my plans. You've been a thorn in my side, interfering with things beyond your caliber. It leans back. You can see it stands now proud, humongous. It's got scaled front, slightly discolored gray scales in the front. You can see as its mouth opens to speak a very faint glow of purple energy deep beneath its throat. He looks at you again and says, "What say you, coward?"
Are you one of the deities of chaos?
Are
I
you
don't
single?
meddle in the business of gods.
Then who are you?
I believe you know who I am.
The all-seeing eye? Are you the thing that's been watching me?
I've taken consideration towards you and your group. You've put a wrench in my plans recently, and quite frankly, it's becoming a nuisance. And you sense as he says the last bit, this energy, this purple energy, extends out further towards the middle of its mouth. You can see it glowing bright purple. Do you say anything back?
What is the goal of your plans? If it is to destroy the world, then I will not stop disrupting them.
I seek revenge. Your world means nothing to me. A pawn in a game of chess. You don't understand. You can't comprehend.
Chess
You
is
are
just
nothing. Your group
Justice Canon.
is nothing.
Justice Canon.
I am forever. And before you can say anything, you feel yourself being sucked back as it rears up, the chains going taut again. It continues to laugh as you are sucked back into a black nothingness. Move you back. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, good.
We all
That's
know
my-
how good Sam is with charisma.
That's my best stat.
We all know how charismatic he is.
That's pretty good.
That's
good
not
for-
bad.
That's pretty good for.
That's
minus
really good
one.
for disadvantage.
Yeah.
Sam,
And a -1.
you feel yourself as you return back aloft the tree, kind of wrestling, turning, eventually awakened. And you see before you a floating visage, a green translucent image of a winged devilish creature. You feel your body, your mind go numb, and then you hear a voice enter your mind. Give me the book. I believe you have what's mine. Instinctually, you hand this creature the book. It takes it, looks over. And it shoots down into the ground with this book. Remove that from your inventory, please.
Rip that book.
And like a weird dream,
Suck
You-
this book. Delete.
continue back into your sleep, almost as though everything that transpired was just a weird dream you've had. Just a strange little nightmare or vivid dream. And with that, Sereth, your watch comes to an end. Who is next?
Alright, Arthas is supposed to be next.
And I got a full rest, yeah?
Not yet. Not
Well,
until
you'll get it after the next one.
Okay. So I got at least a short rest.
this doesn't count as a short rest. No. You
Yeah,
were
we've always done it like at the end of like the group rest. That's
the
when-
way it
okay.
works is long rests are 6 to 8 hours of sleep with 2 to 3. Wait, yeah, it's you need 6 to 8 hours of sleep, but you can have interrupted sleep, but
Yeah.
only
Gotcha,
in
gotcha.
yeah, only in small intervals.
Basically, if each one of us takes a
So-
watch, we end up with one.
What do you
Perfect,
need
exactly.
from me? Perception?
Yeah, perception, and you can do anything you'd like. Minor tasks in this time.
So I'm just gonna kind of basically from the night. I'm gonna meditate a little bit, kind of
Sure.
work on, it kind of experiencing my first death for the first time. It was kind of my first I was ready to go into like cleric, like Raven Queen god mode, like. So just not even attuned to her, but just kind of just like send some prayers up. And
Make
try to
a religion
understand-
check actually. Absolutely, yeah. So clutching the statue, the little carving that Dirt gave you, and thinking
And
about
the raven feathers, because I have those
yep,
too.
of
so I'll
course.
do-
You
I'll
kind of
do
lay
both.
them out all together, looking at them. Close your eyes for a second. You don't necessarily get contact with the Raven Queen, but you feel that in general, the reviving of Dirt does not upset her. In fact, she felt as though that was maybe the right move.
Good.
Like his circle, his path was not at an end yet.
Okay, good.
That's about as much as you glean from that. As far as
yeah, I wasn't looking for.
yeah, absolutely. As far as your watch goes, into the early morning now. Sun not quite out, but you're entering into the dawn, early dawn. The weather is starting to heat up a little bit. A dew is starting to form, but uneventful, really at all.
Okay, good.
So you head to sleep again, and it is now Scorn. Are you taking this watch? I mean, you're bound, right?
Yeah, so what I'll say to Arthas is, hey man, if you want some sleep, I'll keep watch. You don't have to untie me, but if I see anything, I'll just start shouting, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna move my bedroll next to you. So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm already next to him, so.
Oh, you are. Okay, so then I'll.
You should
Just
see that,
kinda-
right? You're on the right page. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go back. I talk to him and I go, hey, I'm still gonna keep you tied up.
Yeah, that's fine.
And just if you notice something, yell, and I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay.
Okay. One sec.
Oh no.
Yeah. So what would you like to do? You can make your perception. So now that, for the most part of your watch, the sun is now slowly rising above the horizon.
The same.
Okay,
So
I
you
know
are.
that you
you know-
just answered this with Ben,
Mhm.
but because I'm last watch and I'm done resting, is my point of exhaustion over with or no?
Yes. So technically, you've completed your full 8 hours, or 6 to 8 hours.
Okay. Got it.
So you've full rested.
Sweet.
So your exhaustion is waived. You feel re-energized, revitalized, and actually you feel, like I said, you feel this really heavy weight lifted from you. Like this fogginess is gone, and you can think clearly. Your appreciation of life has returned. Very different than how you went to bed. You're still very saddened, but despite
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so here's my perception roll.
Okay.
Awesome. And I would like to spend this time communing with the Wild Mother and atoning for my sins.
Okay. So go ahead and make a religion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, it's fair.
The only confirmation that you've reached her is you feel for the first time. Normally, your contact with the Wild Mother has been warm embraces, like a warm hug from a mother. This time, it's bitter cold, like frostbite cold. And you feel this wind gather around you and chill you to the bones. With that in mind, about 3 hours or so into your watch, entering the last hour, you hear a faint noise of footfalls, heavy footfalls, and creaking like wheels of some kind, maybe like wood, who knows. Not too far from you, but not very close either.
What is a footfall? Sorry. Is
Yeah.
that like just a step?
Yeah.
No, like footfalls, yeah, like people maybe multiple figures walking on the path, presumably.
Okay. Can I come to this like clearing that this leads out to the path? I assume, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Bottom.
Mhm.
All right. I'll just step out there and take a look at what's going on.
Okay, so you step out. I'll keep that perception roll. You see, actually. Okay, you're the last watch, so roll me a d8, actually. Okay, let me look at my chart. All right, it is a bright and sunny morning, very temperate, no fog, nary a cloud in the sky. It is a beautiful morning here. Birds are out and out chirping, gorgeous day. And because of that, you can see along the road, maybe 30 feet back from where this path leads to the main road, you can see a covered caravan cart with a horse drawn on it and a guy sitting in the stagecoach and what looks like a younger human probably next to him.
Okay, they look friendly enough.
From what you could tell, I mean, from
Not
this
evil.
distance.
No conclave garb or anything.
No, they from what you can tell, they seem to not be armored or carrying weapons that you can see. Just a cart
Okay.
with a horse.
Well, I don't want them to see me all tied up like this, so I'm just gonna meander back, and sit and just wait. I'll let them pass. I'm not gonna bother them.
Okay. You go back into the camp, and maybe a minute later, you hear the cart in full force, and it kind of stops. And you hear a distant voice. Hey there. Is it anybody in the camp?
I'll walk up because I don't want to be shouting and wake all my friends up. But I'll walk up and meet them at the entrance.
Oh, are you okay, friend? You seem to be tied up there.
Yeah. Please don't untie me. For your own safety. I have been having
my
a lot
kink.
of, mental problems recently, and I think this is just what I have to do for the time being. The camp is in use. Will be out of here pretty soon, so you can start setting up if you want.
Go ahead.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
No, you go.
No, we're just passing by. We'll be out of here in a few hours. Don't worry.
You see, he is an old human who looks like he's wearing farming clothes. Now that you can look at the cart, it looks like there's a bunch of hay and maybe bushels of other sort of grain in the back. He turns to a young boy wearing very similar tattered clothing. Carl, get back in the cart, okay? I'll be right there. Sorry.
Is this waking up at all?
No, not yet. It's getting to almost. He says, "This isn't one of those leprosy things I've heard of on this road, is it?"
Sir, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I would be delighted if you could fill me in.
Oh, he'll make an insight check.
I'm not lying. I don't...
17. Yeah, so he'll know that you're
Matt,
not
what if
lying.
you think you're lying?
Full deception.
He's actually a wizard in disguise. It's vested. No.
Vested.
He says, "Oh, you don't know. Well, I don't know if it's just something they tell us to spook us, but there's this thing going around in nearby town. That along the road, there's people who come out all diseased-like, and if they touch you, you get this stone skin on your arms and stuff, and it spreads, and eventually you go kind of crazy or something."
What town is that?
Let me pull that up. It is Windshire.
Windshire.
I'm from Windshire. It's a quaint little village, and he points, and you can see because of the clear day, in the rolling hills of the Mornset countryside, deep within those rolling flatland, you can see just barely a faint little buildings, small little buildings, and farmland for sure. Just over there, about I don't know, couple hours travel.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
Ooh. My name is...
Nunya.
Shit, I don't have a name. I thought I gave him one.
My name is.
My name
Claude
is
Rowland.
Steven.
Well,
Bill
my name is...
Steven.
My name is Claude. It is a pleasure to meet you. Are we in your way at all, or did you want to set up camp here? Can I maybe do anything to accommodate you?
Oh no, I was just passing by. Usually I come by here. Some people may need a ride into town, and I was just offering. But you said you're heading out, so never mind.
You're heading to Windshire.
No, from Windshire. I'm going to Bryoden.
Ah, okay. Well, we are coming from Bryoden, so we do not need a ride, but I greatly appreciate it. You're very kind.
Of course. It's nice to see new faces around here, and even though I don't know why you're tied up, you seem like a nice fella, so maybe whoever tied you up will be nicer to you. Who knows?
Well, I requested to be tied up. Again, it's not a problem.
Oh, it's one of those kinky things. I see.
It's just something
Yep.
I'm into.
It's one of those kinky things.
Well,
Yep.
different strokes for different folks. Who am I to judge, friend? All right. Well, I'll be on my way. If you don't need anything from me, I think that's it.
BDSM is also.
No,
canned in
thanks for the offer, though. Take care.
Just one piece of advice. It's important to have a safe word.
Yes.
Say for his wild mother.
Yeah, don't worry. We have one.
All right. Well, enjoy the day. And he'll turn back, hop on his cart, and and they'll take off.
All right.
With that, everyone has woken up. You are fully rested to a beautiful day's morning, and we will pick up next week from there.
Are you gonna pick up with the whisper?
Oh. Okay. I'll message you on Discord.
Okay.
Thank you for
So
reminding me.
I had to do some secret rolls tonight, guys. I'm not gonna tell you what they were
Oh,
for.
you
or
sent me the
anything,
picture. That's funny.
But I got the sickest nat 20 of my life. I used my dice tower, and because I rolled it on my mouse pad, it like is kind of rubbery, so it bounced. And I had my plate left over from dinner, and it bounced up onto the edge of my plate. Didn't move as soon as it hit my plate, and stayed on 20. It was the,
This
the
is it right
sickest
here.
nat 20 ever.
This is
So
I can't send it.
It parkoured
Yeah.
in that 20.
Nice.
Let's see if I can get this to the group. But yeah, that's it for
Jared,
this week. Yeah.
Jared, that roll was for the ring. Does that mean I can use it again today or tomorrow?
No, you attuned it to it yesterday, so you can use it today.
No, but it says every 1d4 days. So I rolled a 1. Does that mean I have to like wait a day and then use it, or can I
No.
use it?
I suppose I should have been, I guess, maybe a little more clear. So 1 would mean today, 2 would mean tomorrow, 3 would mean the next day, 4 would mean the day after that.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
so one's actually a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1 is
yeah, that's
immediate.
great.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's it. Thanks for playing.
All right. Adios.
Good job, everyone. Minus
Yeah,
score.
nice job tonight, guys.
Yeah, sorry, weighing
Hey.
the team down.
Yeah, you
My
almost killed the party, but
Well,
it was
maybe
good.
it's solved. Who knows?
Oh, I was good. I would have been all right.
I
Alright.
was just for reference, I was at 57 hit points.
Yeah, that
Ben,
sword
that's
is.
7 is fine. You're
Yeah.
chilling.
Ben,
And that's
Ben,
so
that's,
much hell.
that's how much health I had after I healed.
Well, hold on. So I have normally 116. So those two hits brought me
Yeah,
down to
but
57.
you were chilling.
Maybe not for
I thought
another
you were at
round.
like
much
3
health.
or something.
That sword's strong, man.
It's a good sword, yeah.
All right.
It was.
Thanks, guys.
It
All
was
right.
good, so-
Peace.
I'll start using it.
What's up?
All right. So first of all, that is an awesome D20 roll.
Right? Man, it fucking stuck the landing, didn't move right on the lip, and it was a 20. I was like, I have to take a picture of this and send it to Jared.
Let me stop recording.
Not that you would.